Alright, part 2. We're back. I don't know if everybody's back. Is everybody back?
I have back. Oh, are we back? Sorry.
Okay. So, when we left off, you guys were climbing. Aelin was just getting to the top. There's 2 Terrapope perched on the tower above him. There's also another one off to the side that Aelin can't see, actually, because the tower blocks his view of that one. But there is a third one up there that Blackwin and Jonah can both see. So you can see all 3 of them outside, although the 2 of you out floating over there in the air can't see the guy inside the tower. So, they don't seem to have noticed you. They're just kind of like... just kind of huddled there on their little perches on the side of the building. Chewing away at bones and things.
My bone.
Aelin, what do you do? Do you signal to Archie to start sending other people up too? Or
look down to Archie and I'll put my finger up to my lips and then I'll do the...
Okay.
Come hither.
I will. Alright. I'll turn to Quillen and I'll put my hand on his shoulder and say, "You're good to go, but be quiet about it." And same with the ape. I'll just be like, hand signals. You can understand me.
I was going to say, he can still understand you.
You start doing it quite.
We are going to climb.
I nod my head.
He proceeds to poop on the ground.
Can apes flip people off? Like,
I mean, they have fingers.
Universal language.
As he's climbing up upside down, he's just going, climbing with his feet.
I think it's real dick.
Right. So, Aelin, do you stay like on the edge of the ladder there? Do you try to move into like some scrub or bushes, or?
I'm gonna.
Like, there's
Are
enough
there any bushes that aren't at the edge of the platform.
There, like right here. If you moved south here, there's enough longer grass and bushes that you could stay concealed. If you move out into like the whiter or the paler looking ground, there's not really a lot of cover, so you'd just be at the whims of whether they look down.
And you're just outside of my reach.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll look down to Archie and I'll kind of point to myself and then gesture to the area behind me, and then I'm gonna try and enter the scrubs.
Okay. Just 5 feet in?
If that's enough to be covered, yeah.
Yeah. Just kind of like climb up over the edge. They don't seem to have noticed you because I had you roll stealth last time. So you kind of climb up and just kind of like pull yourself over the edge and into like the longer grass and bushes.
Okay.
One of them squawks and like tosses a bone just off the side. Disappears into darkness. The 2 of you over there floating, what are you guys gonna do? So you're just kind of like level with the ground right now, but if they look over here, they could potentially still see you. Like there's nothing in between you and them. There's some rain and stuff, and the darkness, so you might get away with it, but pass without trace even isn't invisibility. If they happen, they can still see you. But there is longer grass. All this, like I said, all this greener looking grass, and scrub is like long enough for a medium-sized creature to hide in.
I motioned for Jonah to go that way, and I'll go, and I motioned that I'm going to go this way.
So, which way am I going?
Like,
Go this way, I go
over this
That way?
Yeah.
this way.
And stay low.
south.
Wait,
All
you
right,
are
I
low.
will
Jonah
go
goes
You
south.
are low. You are low.
Okay.
Because you're protected by my tent or my stealth. So. And yeah, I'll stay to the shadows. So that's the building right here, right?
Yeah. That's the wall of the building there, yeah.
And this guy's 20 feet up, straight above me.
That guy is like 30 feet up. He's almost near the very top of the spire.
So I will move next to the building is what I'm going to end up doing.
Okay. You just kind of stealth through.
And this
Meanwhile,
actually keeps everybody that pops up in my radius. As long as it's still going, which I think it is. But...
All right. Down below, as these guys kind of seemingly under cover of darkness and rain and spell, sneak their way into the bushes. What does Quillen? You're heading up.
Yep, I got the go from Archie. I'm just gonna fly up and assume that there's a place for me to land.
That's your going up quietly and stealthily.
I mean, well, I don't know how loud is flapping wings.
Well, I don't think you can fly up this. You wouldn't be able to extend your wings. It's too narrow.
Oh.
It's like a
Okay,
tube.
then all right, then I will climb. I will attempt to do it as quietly as I can.
Okay. Give me an athletics check to climb. It's relatively easy, and you've got 90 feet of movement.
How?
So Quillen's just raring to go. Just gets like one of those just like a false start essentially. Just go, and just
Your
kind
wings unfurl and block you from going up.
Yeah, I guess so.
These indoor areas are just not for him.
Yeah, I almost imagine that like you didn't really realize you couldn't fly up. You like go up and your wings just kind of like hit the back wall, and you kind of go, oh shit, yeah, okay.
Sure,
I'm in a cage of emotion.
go with
Let's
that.
go with that.
Good lord.
Shit.
Sorry, babe.
Fine.
Shake it off. Okay, try again. You weren't even.
Bonus action, try again, because I can do that, I guess.
Okay, try one more time. All right, this time you're good to go. You climb 30, 60, then half, 30 feet up. Because of your false start. Otherwise it would have been 45 and you'd be almost at the top. 30 feet up, there's still about I can't do math. 15 feet to go? Yeah. And does anyone climb after? Does Donovan, are you following him as an ape?
I look at Archie and kind of look at what you got at the ladder.
Go on.
Okay, and then I don't climb the ladder though. I just climb up.
Yeah, I figured.
And you got 30
Well,
foot, you got 30-foot climb speed, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So you can just double move to the top. Are you doing stealth? Oh, and Quillen, you should roll stealth too as you're getting up there.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know what's going on.
Is
So yeah.
this,
Archie said quietly.
and we do not have pass without trace, right?
Well,
Not
it's
until
near the top. Yeah.
Yeah, not until you get up top. You wouldn't.
I'm about 20 feet away from it, the opening itself, so.
Wow, Quillen. Quillen is not stealthy. He's scraping his shield and his armor and stuff as he's climbing.
I just have to say, Quillen, I know your pain. I know your pain, man. That disadvantage on stealth is deadly.
As I hear
I wouldn't have minded that one so much if I hadn't already rolled like 2 or 3 other natural ones for other things that I didn't have disadvantage on.
Oh man, disadvantage
Sorry,
on armor.
Sean,
It's
what-
painful.
Sean, what were you saying?
just as Cool's going up and making like tons of noise, I don't try to be stealthy. So
Okay, just try to keep up.
like, okay, I guess we're just making noise, so I'll just climb up.
Okay,
I'm just in the bush going.
So you'll
What
you'll
the-
get to right below Quillen with your climb speed. You can't fit past him in the passageway.
Yeah. I don't
Um,
try to right now.
But
So.
you're like right below him, so you're 20 feet down. He's 15 feet down.
Yeah, I give a little space in between. Yeah.
And there is still wind and rain and stuff up above, and they're not sitting like right at the hole. So I'm gonna actually roll their perception, not just use their passive, and just see if these guys.
Roll a 1 or less. Possible. It could
All
happen.
right. The Terrafolk on the far side doesn't react to anything. The one that's closest to the pit, so the number four here on the left, Aelin, so you hear this being just like right next to the hole. You hear this scraping sound. You see that the one that's a bit further up on the right, number 3. He's just kind of chewing away and doesn't even look down. The other one kind of like stops chewing and kind of like lifts his head and kind of like peers directly down at the hole and just kind of does that whole like moving his head kind of thing, and then kind of turns to the one next to him and kind of lets out a squawk. And the other one just kind of like turns, squawks back and like tosses a bone and just bounces it off the other one. And then this one kind of squawks and they just kind of squawking back and forth. Back down in the pit, Archie, are you going to start climbing up after Donovan?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you can give me
Thunder?
You got a big storm going on there?
Well, it was thundering and lightning earlier. Just really strange noise just came from out front.
Thunderbolts and lightning, very,
I know it fits the atmosphere of where we are. Okay, so I'm climbing.
Yeah.
Is this dexterity athletics or just athletics?
This is just athletics.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, do I want
It's hard to tell, but maybe
a tree fell? Oh boy.
Yeah, I think it's
Jesus.
so rainy and everything. It's hard to tell, and there's just bushes.
Vancouver's getting buffeted by a huge wind and storm. I know that much.
I would have to go outside and look.
Don't do it. I've seen too many movies.
Don't go outside.
Can't roll on them.
Fasten the hatches.
By the entrance.
Oh,
By,
like
the
one of the
gates.
ones. Oh, okay. Well, that's good actually. It means
Yeah.
it wouldn't have hit the apartments.
No.
And then should I just roll Gerald for behind me?
Yeah. So you end your turn 25 feet down. And Gerald ends his turn 30 feet down.
Imagine if something just poured hot lava down there now.
Hot lava. I'll just pour this big old pot of hot lava.
Because it's right there, right?
Magma. That's what the fire at the top has been doing. It's been melting.
This whole thing is
Melting
just
rock.
a very thin
Rock.
volcano.
Yeah.
All right, back up at the top. You guys are in the bushes, crouching. You hear this scraping noise. One of the Terrapope, they seem to be squawking back and forth, but none of you can understand what they're saying. Do any of you do anything? Excuse me.
Lay and wait until either I can spring an attack on them when they come down. But I do have my bolas ready. I have them ready to toss as well.
Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. Jonah, do you do anything?
I'm going to take out one of my recording stones and record the squawking.
Okay.
Nice.
Clever.
Aelin, are you doing anything?
Yeah. I'm going to take a ball bearing and palm it so that it's closed in my fist, and I'm gonna cast Does Light have a verbal component? It does. Ugh. I'm gonna just hold on to it for now.
Okay.
It's your lucky ball bearing.
The Terrapope continue squawking. And the one kind of gets a bit louder. The one up above you, Blackwind, kind of squawks as well. And then you hear kind of a loud, kind of angry sounding squawk from the one inside. And they all kind of fall silent and look at each other. And the Terrapope number 4 kind of like shrugs slightly and hops off. And kind of just floats, kind of like wheels kind of downwards. So he's about 10 feet off the ground. Looks like he's like arcing to like turn around. So he's kind of like gliding downwards. Quillen, you're gonna continue climbing?
Sure am.
Are you attempting any stealth at this point?
I mean, yeah. Try and make up for it.
Okay. All right. Aelin, by the way, since you can see these guys, Terrapope number 3 is just kind of crouched there, just staring at the hole. Quillen, climb.
Okay. Yes. Good.
Quillen, you pop out the top with that's 30 feet of movement to finish your climb. So you get
And
to
I
the
was
top.
moving, attempting to go quietly. I don't know if that's going to make any difference whatsoever to the scenario, but
Well, make a stealth check,
just for fun.
just for fun.
He's a plus 10 now, though, right?
Yep. So
21.
a 21.
Although, unfortunately, it doesn't make us invisible. But
Probably not. Yeah. It's,
Oh my goodness. Okay. He's
you peek out.
He's like right there. Maybe
yeah,
this side is quacking.
you pop out of the hole, kind of pull yourself up out of the hole, and there is a squawk, and you see a large Terrapope looming down at you about 20 feet up, kind of on this little perch, staring at you. He's obviously seen you. So at this point, actually, the other 3 people, Sean, you don't need to. The other, Liz, if you could just pre-roll your athletics check for you and Gerald to get the rest of the way up.
Sure can.
I just want to know if you're.
I think we mean pre-roll the athletics for me to fall, because I always fall. Could Gerald catch me? He's below me.
Yeah, so Archie, make a dex save as well as this is happening.
Oh god. Yay!
Okay, you
I can always
catch yourself, but so you're still Sean is gonna be just behind Quillen because you're following him. So when we start, Quillen, you can, if you want, you can finish your move. If you want to move somewhere, but then after that, we're going to need to roll initiative.
okay. Yeah, I'll end myself. Maybe. Yeah, like over here. And I don't have time to do any other actions on my turn, right?
No, we're not, because we're not in initiative. So you basically like climb up. There's a squawk. Initiative will be rolled here. I'm going to move Donaquin and the ape because he's going to be like just 5 feet down when initiative is rolled because he was following you. And Archie and Gerald are still halfway down the shaft. So I'm just gonna move her token over here, but we'll just know that she's halfway down the shaft. Just so I can close this other map. Okay.
Harlequin and the Ape is my favorite Hootie and the Blowfish cover band.
Anakin and the apes.
Nice.
Yeah,
For that.
roll initiative as you guys are. Yeah, hostilities are
Yes.
breaking out. So
Corey, does my initiative thing change when I'm while an ape?
you use your ape's dexterity. So if your dex says ape is +2, so if that's better than Donaquin's or worse, it will change your roll.
Okay, do I do a save or just a?
It's a check.
It's a dexterity check.
Yeah, that's it.
But you get proficiency, don't you? No, you don't.
That's your second natural 20 on initiative.
On initiative.
Nice.
Donaquin is
Ape
ready.
rolls.
Ready to go.
Archie is 18, so Gerald's also 18.
Wow, that Terrapope is right there.
All right.
Oh, hello, buddies.
Dangerous music is playing.
All right, top of the round, as you guys burst forth, it is the ape's turn. He's super fast. As basically Quillen like leaps out of the and rushes over here as there's a squawk. Hostilities start and ape moves next. What do you do?
So I'm at the top of the ladder. Is that where I am?
Yeah.
And there's a Terrapope right there.
No, he is 20 feet up, perched on the side of the wall. So he's not. He's 20 feet up from you, looking straight down at you.
Okay. I don't know what to do. So what I'm going to do. I'll just. Yeah, I'll move out of the way because there's people on the butcher behind me, right?
Just me.
Yep.
So yeah, so I'll move out a little bit until I get to the one square also to the left.
Just gonna move down a Quinn over there.
And I'll just. I don't know. I'll just keep an eye outside. Like I say, I'll just ready in action if one of them comes close and stuff like that for attacking, I guess.
Okay.
Because like I said, I can't climb and attack on stuff, and I haven't seen any hostility from them either. I don't know what's going on stuff yet. Just getting up here, so yeah, I'll just do that. It's my turn. Fall.
I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike on myself.
Is that concentration?
It is. It's
Okay.
it gets rid of.
So, yeah, so pass without trace ends.
So if I do this, it should just affect me, right? Okay, I will move 5 so I can see more. And that's 10, 15. Okay, so I've moved movement, so now I can use my advantage. I'm going to throw the bola at the Terrafolk that's partly over the edge. And
Okay.
hope for the best. So I'm going to use advantage on that.
Wait, how are you using advantage?
Because
Zephyr Strike.
it's with or not melee, but with a weapon attack.
Oh,
that's how
Zephyr Strike gives you the attack. Oh, okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool,
But
cool.
On
aren't
one
we
attack.
aren't we hidden?
I'm not sure like how that would work with this anyways, but I wanted to make sure that I have a bonus or advantage. So I'm making sure I have it. So, whoops.
Sorry. Where does the advantage come from? Oh
This,
yes, never
very
mind.
start of
It's good.
Zephyr.
It's good. Never
I know I double looked at that to make sure it didn't say melee attack.
No,
says
I
weapon
don't know
attack.
the way. I don't know why they can't just lay things out the way they did in fourth. It was super easy to see what rather than reading a paragraph. Anyways, okay,
Yeah.
sure. Yes, you would. I think you would be considered hidden.
So that would have given me
Anyways.
advantage. I don't know if that would give me
Yeah.
advantage. But...
Yeah, that's what it does. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because you were hidden at the start, so I would say you're an unseen attacker.
Oh.
Anyways.
Oh well, it gives more damage anyways.
Yeah, it does an extra D8 force damage.
Bola, I just won't have to use my bonus attack or advantage from the spell on this attack. I can use it anytime. So
Yeah, but then you don't get the 1d8 bonus.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
They're tied to each other. You have. If you hit with the advantage attack, you get the force damage. So you have to decide if you're using it before you hit.
I guess I won't. I didn't realize that the hidden would give me the advantage.
Okay. So do you actually
I
want to
can-
cast it then, or just hold off?
No, that's what I was saying. I
Okay.
didn't realize I was considered hidden still. But...
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, cool. I have advantage on the attack anyway, so that's awesome. Come on, big money. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why is it?
Well, the bola whips off through the rain into the darkness off the pillar and somewhere in the jungle below.
Okay, now I will use my bonus action to cast.
Fuck. Sure. So
And
now
then-
you Zephyr? Sure.
And then I will attack again. I'll move, and then I can attack. So let's try that again. I love it how my bolas. You'd think it would work, but
Sometimes.
well,
The
I've hit
wind
with
just
it a
picked
couple
up
times.
and carried it away.
Bolas. Okay, come on. Advantage is on. There we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a hit.
Ugh.
Now,
Complete
could I use
opposite.
my inspiration to give it disadvantage on saving throw?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm hoping to catch its wings, right? So I'm like,
Yeah, because
Ah.
it knocks him prone, right? So prone when you're flying, you begin falling.
yeah, and I want him to fall. So I believe the Ebola, let me just look that up. We wrote it down, is a DC 14 on Dex.
Oh, I guess I have to just roll. Okay, so disadvantage,
And it takes
dexterity,
1d4 plus 8 damage.
plus 1d8 as force as well.
Yeah, it should add it on.
No, that disadvantage sealed it. So
And it
5
did
points of damage.
I do minimum points of damage.
5 points of damage.
But still,
But
Yeah,
you
damage
knock
is not the key part here.
no.
it prone.
Oh wow, I did a lot of damage to it though. It's
The Terrapope gets hit with the bola, kind of like flails a little bit and just kind of starts pinwheeling off into the darkness. And that's the last you hear of it.
yeah.
Non-lethal. Yes.
It was non-lethal.
I'm
It's
getting to
landing.
far
Blackwood
as we know.
finally.
Doing great.
Yeah, you don't know where. Yeah, he just kind of disappears out past 60 feet down over the edge. And will he come back?
home to his wife and kids.
Stay tuned.
And I will stand here and finish my turn there.
Archie, you hear squawking and such from up above, but you're trying to climb this
I
rain
sure am.
stone ladder.
This stupid thing. Mm-hmm.
Archie, make a dex save for me as you lose your footing again. Archie, you fall and hit Gerald. You're both
He's
gonna
only,
take
he's only,
you're
he's
both
only
gonna
5
take
feet
two.
below.
You're both gonna take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you slip and kick him in the head. Kind of
Yep.
jar yourself. Can Gerald make a dex save to hold on?
Dex, not strength?
Sure. Yeah, I'd allow strength. Yeah, let's do strength.
Yay! His strength save is much better.
The challenge
Yeah,
rating
he's-
of this ladder monster.
It's fine.
Gerald's a
So,
beast.
so Archie, that was your attempt to climb. You failed and made no progress.
On the plus side, nobody saw it.
Yeah,
Yep.
nobody
This is just
saw
me.
it.
It's basically, I'm just holding on and my feet are just like slipping on the rock.
The water's just like running down and just making it just slick as you're trying. I was like, oh god, is this where I die?
This is how it all ends. Hold
Okay.
strong, Gerald. Help me, Gerald.
Yeah,
got
I mean,
help.
Gerald.
He's helping me.
Yeah, Gerald can give you the help action for your climb and like basically just like push you up for the next time you try to climb.
I guess.
Because he can't get by you in the tube. So
It's true. All right, yeah. This is
Gerald's
great.
like regretting. Like,
Gerald's like, why did it have to be you that summons me from the ether? But yeah, that's it.
all right.
my turn.
Oops, nope, it's not Jonah's turn. There's a screech, and a Terrapope appears through the rain and darkness, swooping down at the spire.
Oh, right, there was 3 of them up there, wasn't there?
This is a different one.
Oh.
This is a 5th one.
I thought, is this the top of the spire where he saw the 3? Was that these guys? Blackwind? Or was that higher up?
No, this is
No,
the top.
3 was some of them. He didn't,
I see.
but he didn't see all of them.
I see. I was thinking there was still another perch higher up, and that's where he saw the 3.
No, these are the three he saw on the perched on the
Okay.
spire. The Terrapope dives out of the darkness, doing a terror dive on Blackwind. So he'll attack you from above, hitting you with his beak, dealing 7 points of damage, which is partially absorbed. And terror dive, he hits you. You are frightened until the end of this Terrafolk's next turn. So you are frightened.
I get a pumpkin face.
Yeah, you get a little jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, just kind of with a terrifying shriek, it just dives out of nowhere through the darkness and clouds and rain and slams into you. It then follows up with 2 claw attacks on you. Missing with 1. And hitting with the 2nd. Oh, do you have a... No, it would roll it, right? He has no advantage to hit frightened targets, right? No, never mind.
No,
that's not
he
how
just
it
has
works.
disadvantage to attack,
Yeah, it's
and he can't move closer.
Yeah, so it kind of like slams into you, lands on the ground, and reeks at you with its claws. Right near Jonah. Jonah is still hidden in the bush. What do you do, Jonah?
I got to do a con check for both of those attacks because technically I still have that spell on me. It just doesn't do.
Oh yeah, the Zephyr.
Oh yeah, okay. It's 2 DC
So first
10s.
one,
Mm.
second one.
Yep, you're fine.
Yep.
Oh, that means Pass Without a Trace is gone too.
Yep.
Yeah. That was when he got stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's beyond them.
How? So one, I can't see everybody just because I think the way the map is. But can I see the people that are higher than me? Like I know there's some people like clinging to the tower. Can I see those people?
Yeah, this one's about 30 feet up on the side of the tower.
Okay.
This one is about 20 feet up on the side of the tower.
Sure.
And this one's on the ground. Next.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
the bush is right Fiona.
Since they're more than 20 feet above me, a ranged attack would be at disadvantage.
Nope. You
Okay.
get advantage from attacking on high, but not for attacking. There's no
Okay, that's
disadvantage
okay.
for attacking upwards. Yeah.
Can you? Which I want to attack one of the ones that are up high, but I cannot actually see it. So maybe I'll just. I'm not actually moving. I'm just moving to see them, so I can
why
target
can't-
them.
Oh, because
Bush
how
are
about there?
walls.
Sorry,
Yeah.
the bush that was closed. I opened it. You should be able to see them now.
Nope.
How about now?
No.
It's probably you have to.
I can only see 5. Now I can see them.
Oh,
Okay. I'll just target Terrafolk 1, and with advantage, I will do a acid arrow at him because he's pretty high, right?
he's 30 feet up. Yeah.
Yep. I will cast an acid arrow at him.
Yeah.
All right.
Slams into him.
And he'll take some damage at the end of his turn. And I'll move back to my actual square.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I will go 10 feet up.
Sure. So you're
And
floating
then I'll
10
pass
feet
the
off
turn.
the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. Quillen.
All right, so the one that is quote unquote next to me is actually, you said 20 feet up. Is he on a ledge?
Yeah, he's perched on he's like clinging to like a little like outcropping on the side of the tower.
Is there any way that I could stand on said ledge with him?
No. It's not a ledge, it's just like a little thing sticking out. Like a little stone sticking out that he's kind of perched on.
Okay. Are there any perches, other perches within 5 feet of him? I can see.
Yeah, I think so. Sure, yeah.
Okay. Well, I will quickly flap my wings and go up to one of those perches.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack Mr. Terrafolk man's. Ugh.
Ugh.
I have extra attack, right? Yeah, I'll try again.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw it too. Cool.
Got him. Thumped him.
And yeah, I'll just be like, "Have at you, vermin." That's her.
Okay, sorry, I was just checking something. Okay, the one in the building stands up with a squawk, moves out of the building. I'm gonna put him here, but he's actually directly underneath the other one. Just so I can actually here. I'm gonna move this guy here to indicate he's higher than him. Sure. Anyways, doesn't matter. He walks out and kind of glances around. And you will see, those of you who can see him, you will see him. It looks like he's got some sort of. You're not quite sure what it is, but he's kind of clutching in around his neck on like a leather tongue. He's clutching what looks to be like a kind of a bluish crystal that's got like spider web like white lines through it, just on this like leather strap. He kind of clutches it, and you see his eyes kind of like crackle with lightning, and he lets out a screech, and you see up above lightning starts flashing and booming and swirling in the sky above, and one of those lightning bolts slams down right here, right in between Blackwind and the ape, and explodes. You guys need a... I don't know why he didn't build his stat block correctly, so I can't roll them for you. Can you guys make me a dexterity saving throw, please? As he casts Call Lightning.
Do we have or do I have a bonus being close to Cohen, or is he actually out of range? I know he's a paladin, but I don't know whether
He's out of range. He's
I'm
flying.
out of range, unfortunately.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, because he flew upwards.
problem.
Ape fails. Blackwind succeeds. Because it is stormy weather, the damage is increased by another d10. Anybody have resistance to lightning damage?
Of course I do.
I can as a... Yeah, but it's not me.
Okay. Ape takes 22 points of lightning damage, which is enough to do 10 points to Ape, so Ape dies. And Donnaquin takes 12 points of the remaining damage as he shifts back into his turtle form. Because he killed your 8 hit points. Blackwind, you take 11 points of lightning damage. And then he will flap his wings and take off. Donnaquin, you can make a attack of opportunity if you have. Do you have a weapon?
Bonk.
We're gonna have a quarterstaff.
Yeah, you can smack him with it as he tries to fly out of your reach.
Nice.
Damn it! Okay. 1 point. If he fails his concentration check for 1 point of goddamn damage, I'm gonna be so
From a
mad.
staff.
Be
Okay.
so good. It would be so good. Comic would be like, I don't think so.
No, he's okay.
Aw.
Poke him in the eye.
Why did you do
I would have been
that?
like, "Are you kidding me? 1 point of damage." How does it
But-
work when you split your movement between movement types? So he moved.
It's
15,
all the same.
He moved 15. So he still has. So if he's got a fly speed of 50 and a ground speed of 30, if he moves 15 feet on the ground and then takes off and fly, he's still got 25 feet of fly.
Or does he only? Yeah, does he? He'd
Or
still
30
have half. Yeah, I
35
think
feet of-
percentage-wise. I think.
Oh, is it half? So he'd have 25 or 35. I don't know what difference.
Yeah, that's a.
I
We
don't-
should. It's something we should figure out though, because we do it often enough.
Yeah, I think. I mean, it's fine because if the speed's the same, it doesn't matter, right? But the fly speed's faster. But I'm like, it makes sense to me that you would have. He used half his movement and then started flying. He'd have half his fly speed left.
So
But-
it's just the straight number.
So it's 50 minus the
You can
15.
switch back and forth between your speeds during your move. Whenever you switch, subtract the distance you've already moved from your new speed. The result
Okay.
determines how much further you can move.
So he can go 35 from where he
So,
was.
for example, if you have a speed of 30 and a flying speed of 60, because the wizard casts a fly spell on you, you could fly 20 feet, walk 10 feet, then leap into the air and fly 30 feet more.
Okay, so
Okay.
he can move
Total.
35. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Really?
5. I can't go off the map.
So it's additive?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes.
Yeah. If you so you could no, it's not. It's subtractive.
It's whatever your highest one
if
is.
you run
It's your
20
highest one.
and
Okay.
then fly, you subtract 20 from.
Okay. That's what I was making sure. That makes sense.
from
Okay.
base.
I can't actually move this guy off of the map. So he's just gonna.
There's an invisible barrier.
Yeah, that's fine. He's gonna go there. Okay, that's his turn. Terrafolk number 3 turns to Quillen with a screech and will bite you. Nope. Claw you.
Bing! It's that shield working its.
Will claw you yet again.
Ah!
This one will
One
hit
through.
you. What is that? What are you concentrating
What are you
on, Colin?
concentrating on?
Expeditious retreat.
Oh, right. Okay, you succeed. Does 5 points of slashing damage. Then, seemingly outmatched, or perhaps. No. He's just gonna stay there, shrieking at you. Terrafolk. Why did he take damage? Oh man. Oh, he's burning.
Yeah, it should be
Terrafolk-
at the end of his turn.
Oh, is it? Okay.
That's-
Well, he
Okay.
didn't die.
It didn't
so
kill
he's
him,
okay.
but okay. But I just want to make sure.
He shrieks, alights into the air, and then with a terrifying roar swoops down at you with a terror dive. Jonah?
Ah. Do I need to do something?
Sorry, I missed you somehow. It lagged.
Oh, okay.
I missed your token.
Small.
Ah, he missed.
Yeah,
with
you
it.
missed me.
You sure did.
So he kind of swoops down, lands next to you. The terror dive is unsuccessful. He has multi-attack. In place of one of his claws, he's going to attempt to shove you off the edge.
Sure, I'm also flying 10 feet.
You
up
are
in the air.
flying 10 feet. Never mind.
So, I mean, he can.
He's not gonna.
That'd
Sorry,
be
I forgot
mean.
you were
You see
flying.
you hovering. Yeah.
Yeah. He wouldn't do that. So he
Okay.
he fly. Yeah, it makes no sense. What are you gonna do? Just push you around like a balloon? Like, anyway, so he'll just follow with claws.
How smart is he?
He hits you with a claw, doing 4 points of damage. Second claw, missing.
Can you also heal him for 4 points? I reread my spell and I had to adjust it. So it's not 2d4 plus 4 on the second acid attack. It's just 2d4.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah.
I only add my bonus to one roll of the spell.
The initial
I thought it
roll.
was one roll per round, but it's
Oh.
not.
Okay. Aelin.
Am
All hell is
I
broken loose.
considered? Yeah, am I considered hidden in this bush?
You haven't acted since the start of combat, so yes, you're still hidden in that bush there, as far as you're
Great.
aware.
And the storm clouding lightning bolt one. How far away did he fly?
So he jumped
Further off
into
the
the
map?
air.
It was 35.
He went 35 feet. So it would mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's like 15 feet further. I'll just do this. He's 15 feet further over than it shows him. My map just doesn't go that big.
10, 15. Okay, so he's still in range. Great. I am going to attack, but I'm going to spend a key point to turn my attacks into radiant sunbolts.
Ooh.
Well, that only works when it's sunny, didn't you know?
And are all of my attacks at advantage, or just the first one?
Just the first.
Just the first one. Okay.
Because after you attack once, you reveal yourself. So.
What a twist! The reveal.
Oof. Hit him.
Yes.
Damage.
Oh,
Great. Love it.
Come on.
Roll that con save.
I know. It's too...
3 more coming.
He's concentrating. Oof. Okay.
Christ.
He's concentrating.
Guys. And as a bonus action, flurry blows.
Nice.
God. Odds are that he's gonna lose this. Oh, that's still a DC 10 though. Pew.
Yeah. I can't
rolled-
make him do more than.
You've
I can't
rolled
make him
3
do-
15s in a row.
Yep.
Well, he maintains concentration.
So.
Ooh. Yes.
Love it. Well, now that everyone knows where I am, I'm going to move over here and I'm going to say, get away from the edges.
I'm gonna pop up, have no movement, and just get thrown off the edge.
Oh god. Donaquin, you got blasted by lightning and are no longer an ape. What do you do? This Terrapope north of you is still 20 feet up, FYI.
20 feet up. Okay.
And this guy over here is 15 feet further to the right than he shows.
Okay.
I wish there was an altitude indicator.
Where? There, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I don't want to be close to the edge.
But the problem is, if you're close to each other, you that call lightning.
What's on the?
That's okay. That's better than being close to the edge.
That's a. Is that a what you call it? North of the Terrapope is like that. Is that like a building?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the tower.
That's a tower.
It's the finger of Firefinger.
The fire at the top is the fire of Firefinger.
Really?
Fingers.
They weren't very creative with their
Sort of a
names.
metaphor.
I think I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna be like right here.
It's a translation.
Like, oh,
I'm gonna go.
okay.
So I go down. Well, actually, I don't want to be there. I'll go over there.
Oh, okay.
And then yeah, like I said,
I'm just gonna put you here so we can target.
That's fine,
you, but
yeah. And I am going to cast a spirit totem.
Oh,
So what I'm going to do the unicorn spirit totem. Again is what I'm going to. Oh wait, no, I can't move there. I can't do that. No, never mind. Sorry, Corey. I gotta go over here.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm like woo woo. I am going to do the spirit totem on stuff of the unicorn, and then like I said, then I'm going to heal. I'm going to heal. That's what I'm going to do.
did you build the thing, or do you need me to do it?
I
You
didn't.
do it.
Lost all one spells right. There they are. Never mind. So yeah, so I'll heal Blackburn and stuff, and then heals everybody for 6.
Okay, so is it everybody?
Everybody within like a 30-foot radius.
So not Archie or
So not Archie.
everybody else.
Jonah, Blackwind, Aelin, yourself, and Quillen.
I'll take it.
And the
There you go.
Terrapope. Just kidding.
No.
You said everybody.
Stupid words.
Okay.
All right. Blackwind, you are frightened.
Of this guy, right? Not of any of the other ones?
Yeah, while you're frightened in general, so you can't willingly move closer to the source of your fear, but you're already right next to him. You don't have to run away, but as long as the source of your fear is within line of sight, you have disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks.
No.
I don't know if
okay.
it's on saves too. I don't think it's on saves.
Nope.
Yeah, so as long as you can
bonus-
see number 5, you have disadvantage on your attacks.
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark. On him, so if I do happen to hit him, it'll hurt more. And will it do the disadvantage automatically for me?
It should, yeah.
Yeah, because you're frightened.
Nice!
Damn it.
These actions do. Okay. Damage. Pew.
For a second there, I thought,
Oh, look at that!
Oh no!
wah, wah.
Look at that, hey?
Twice now
Yeah.
you've rolled minimum on
Yeah.
on a boosted damage roll.
These
But-
dice tonight have been great.
Luckily, these guys don't seem to have a lot of hit points.
Don't worry, guys. I'll eventually make it.
The natural 20 got erased, but I still hit.
Go hit him.
I mean, I'm not gonna roll. Oop, yeah, it only happens once now.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark is once per turn.
That's right. At least I did more damage this time. So
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Got him.
Cool. Bonus action, and I will use my move action, but I don't provoke attacks of opportunity with Zephyr Strike. So I'll move into there first to see before I actually run in farther.
Okay.
And yeah, I will take cover.
Did you just abandon me out in the open?
You're fine. I just don't want. Oh, I'm also frightened. So
Yeah,
And-
inside this room, yeah, there's all these kind of like old, kind of beaten down and broken like cots and things and bedrolls that are all moldy. A fire pit, and there's also a small chest against the one wall that's closed, a wooden chest. Archie, you are still down in the pit, trying to climb out. What do you do?
Sure am. I'm gonna try and climb out.
All right.
So Gerald's helping me this time,
Yeah.
so that gives me advantage.
He's giving you a boost, trying to. You did it! Archie, so if you want to make it all the way to the top, it's still a double move because you're 30 feet down.
Sure, of course it is.
So Archie, you are there. Gerald.
Gerald was only gonna be able to go half because he's.
Yeah, he'll be able to move 10 feet up because he's got
Yeah.
25-foot speed. Because he used his
Here's
action to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's 10.
Yeah, so he's
10
still
feet
for
further. Yeah. So he's 20. No, he's 25 feet down still. Because he was 5 feet below you and you were 30 feet down.
Oh, I didn't realize I was full of 30. Okay.
Yeah, that's why it was a full double move to get to the top.
Gotcha. I mean, with half move, it would have. Yeah. I would have had to use both, even if it was 20.
Archie, you have emerged. I'm here, guys.
Made it.
What's
shit.
going? Oh my god!
So I guess you don't have any bonus things, right? So.
No, I don't think so.
Terrafolk number 5. He will hop off the ledge and fly, wheel around, and dive back down with a terror dive at Donnequin. with his beak, dealing 7 points of piercing damage, and you are frightened until the end of its next turn. It then follows up with a pair of claw attacks. He misses with the first. And the second. Damn. Alright, Blackwind, you're no longer frightened at the end of this guy's turn. But now Donaquin's frightened instead. Jonah, you're floating 10 feet off the ground with a Terrapope also hovering 10 feet off the ground attacking you.
Can't see anybody, so I'm just gonna move this square. I don't even know. If
I
there might
don't
be a
understand.
Terrapope
There's
there.
nothing in your way. Anyways, Karen.
The bushes are blocking line of sight. They're doing that for me. There you go.
Oh, did I fix it?
40 feet.
Remember, Narak is 15 feet further right than he's showing.
Yeah.
So 55 feet. All right. Well, we'll try this.
Yeah.
I am going to take out my wand that has it's a little sticky. And I am going to, with inspiration, so he's at disadvantage, I'm going to cast Web on Narak.
I don't think you can target a web to a creature.
Oh, you can't? You can target a point.
You need at least 2
But
fixed
it
points,
needs
I
2
believe.
fixed points.
No,
Yeah.
no. I already researched
Really?
all the
if the webs
FAQs about
aren't
this.
anchored, the web
Yep.
collapses on itself and the spell ends at the start of your next turn. Oh, okay, so it only lasts a turn because it'll collapse, but it still works for this turn.
Right.
So it's effectively like a gladiator net.
Yeah,
in a way.
it's like tossing a
Right.
net.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So, with
Cool.
I'm gonna use my inspiration, so he's rolling at disadvantage, and I am going to cast this. Hopefully, he misses his dex save.
Okay.
Oh, and I cast it on the
Yeah, I don't think he
Terrapope.
rolled with disadvantage.
Oh, you had two
I had
different.
two.
You targeting 2 different guys.
Yeah.
Oh, but that. I mean, it doesn't
He
matter.
still didn't
it's
roll
2
with
rolls.
disadvantage.
Yeah,
Oh.
it didn't roll with disadvantage. Was I supposed to click that? Or was
No,
that
I was supposed
on
to.
your end?
I failed.
Okay, no.
But it would be a fail either way because there's 2 rolls there, and one of them is a failure. So if he had disadvantage and you rolled 2 dice, you would have rolled those, right? So,
Yep.
Narak will use a legendary resistance and avoid it.
All right. I will float 10 feet up, sadly. It would have been cool, guys.
Specifically, sadly.
Specifically,
So
sadly.
you're gonna float 10 feet up?
Yep.
Terrafolk. No, you.
Oh,
won't be,
I will
you-
float 5 feet up. Like, I'll float up, but stay so that he doesn't.
Well,
provoke
he's
an
big enough. You wouldn't be leaving his threatened range if you move 10 feet
Okay,
up either
then
way.
I'll
so-
float 10 feet up, so I'm 20 feet off the ground.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
Okay. Damn it. There's another cry, and a Terrafolk comes bombing in from the sky over on the left here. Attracted by the sounds of battle and the flashing of light and spells, and he will terror dive on Jonah in the air. Hooray! And misses. Stupid terror dive. He'll follow up with some slashing claws and misses. Damn it. And slashing claws. Oh, fuck me. Quillen, it's your turn.
They're nearsighted. They have a hard time targeting small creatures.
Put some of these things out of their misery. They're terrible.
They're Terrapope.
You talking about us?
I'm gonna just look around me and see, like, we're surrounded by these huge creatures. It's dark. It's in the rain, and I'm just gonna, like, look in my hand, open my palm with the with the light stone, and just be like, "This is gonna be awesome!" And I'm gonna use my channel divinity, And for the next minute, I am evoking Legendary Strike.
Oh,
So any attacks from me will crit on a 19 or 20.
Nice.
Um,
Nice.
Probably should have made a action for that, huh? But
That's okay. If you roll a 19, just hold shift when you roll the damage.
and yeah, so I could have this beam of light like right in his face and just bam, slam him in the face.
It's a bonus action. Okay, just checking.
Yep, it's a bonus action.
Oh, you hit him. He's not looking good. Eep. Oh god. Oh, he's alive.
And with Divine Smite, that it says when you hit.
Yeah, you have to decide to use it before you roll damage.
Before you roll the initial damage. Okay.
Yeah,
never
because you
mind
can't
that.
see if you would have killed him before you smite
Sure,
him.
that's totally fair. Totally fair. All right.
Luckily, you can see whether or not you would have hit him before you roll damage, though, or before you
Right.
decide to
Yeah,
use it.
for sure. Yep. Okay. That's it.
All right. Narak will. What's the range on Call Lightning?
Like 10 feet.
10 feet. It's 10
Yeah.
feet.
it's pretty big. I think it's like
It's-
60.
It's a 60-foot radius centered where he cast it.
But he can't leave it, can he?
Yeah,
I mean, he
not
hasn't
moving.
yet.
The spell
I know he can't move it, but can he leave it? I don't remember.
is a point where you
Impossible.
can
I don't
see
know.
when you cast the spell. On each of your turns, you can use your action to call down lightning. If you're outdoors, you cast the spell. Yeah. So no, basically, it's not tied to him in any way. It
I see.
appears. It's a 60-foot radius, and anything under that is all he can target. But he doesn't have to be in the radius to use it.
Gotcha.
Um,
Great.
However, he does have to be close enough to see his targets, and these guys don't have dark vision, so he swoops back towards the tower where he can see his targets. Kind of swoops around. So he's gonna be like here. Actually, he's actually one more square down, but I can't move him for any further. So he's 5 more feet down than he shows, or half a square down further. And he's going to target right here in between Archie and Donaquin, and
Oh,
loose a
sure.
lightning bolt. Boom! You're the only two that are close enough together because of the altitudes. So he will blast you. It's a dex save from both of you.
Aelin and Quillen are right beside each other. I'm just saying.
Quillen's
said dex
20
save?
20 feet
Quillen's
above
20
me.
feet up.
Oh, you're flying.
No, he's
I missed
standing on a
that.
ledge. Donaquin fails his dex save.
Don't worry. Oh,
Archie
maybe I won't.
succeeds.
Oh, hit.
Donaquin takes 25 points of lightning damage.
Ooh.
Whoa.
36 plus 5 is 41. Ooh, he's not looking
Oh.
too good. Archie, you take half that, so you take 12. As he screeches. That's his full...
Ow, you dick.
Yeah, he can't move. He's there. That's his turn. Terrafolk number 3 screeches, clutching his broken clavicle that Quillen's beaten on him. He will disengage and take off and fly.
Oh, what a jerk.
I thought for sure he was going to try and knock me off.
No, he is taking off into the night sky, and he disappears into the darkness. You're not quite sure if he's gonna come back or not, but he is too close to death and apparently doesn't have any loyalty, and is out of here.
Hmm.
Terrafolk number 1
Yeah. Good job, Quillen. Nice non-lethal. Scare him off. Good job.
Yeah.
It doesn't count.
I'm giving him at least half points.
Do I? No, I'm
The
just kidding.
Terrafolk number 1 is going to peel off of you, Jonah. So if you have a melee weapon, you can take an attack of opportunity.
Absolutely.
Because he's going to peel off, wheel around, and then try to terror dive you again.
Oh, well, hopefully this kills him then. I mean, knocks him unconscious. Oh, I did.
Oof.
Oh, because I was doing that in Iraq too. Because I was trying to.
Well,
see where he was.
you hit the one guy anyways, but make sure you.
Yeah, I decode.
Oh God, he's gonna roll max damage. Kill him. Please no. Oh God.
Oh.
Oh shit.
No.
He thinks better of his plan and just keeps going out into the darkness. He's like, oh God, he almost died. Yeah, he's Terrafolk number 1. Flies off into the darkness as you slash at him, fending off his attack. Aelin.
It was non-lethal. Come back.
Is this number 2's on the ground, right?
No. How far up are you, Jonah? 20 feet?
Yeah, but I was 10 feet originally. Like, I moved 20... Like, he initially attacked me when I was 10 feet down, and then on my turn I moved up.
Yeah, so he's 10 feet off the ground.
Fuck.
Yeah, he never landed.
5 is on the ground?
5 is on the... Yes. He dived at Donnaquin and is standing kind of on the edge of that ledge.
Okay, yes. So I wouldn't have run over there. Yeah, I'll run down to 5. Yeah, swing with my rain stick.
Yep. Is it enough? Oh, not quite. Got him.
I don't
Shit,
think he's
this'll-
gonna make it.
That's enough.
He's sleeping.
Yeah, he's just sleeping. He wheels backwards and you club him a second time, and he just kind of falls off the cliff into the night.
5, 10, 15. I want to move back to where I was.
Okay. Donnaquin, the source of your fear is dead, so you're not actually frightened on your turn.
No fear.
So what do? You're not looking so good.
I think I might have to cast a healing spell. So yeah, I'll cast a healing spell also. I'll do it on a regular. Cure wounds on myself, also, but as a 3rd level.
Okay. Everybody within range, which is everybody now, will get 6 back because of the spirit. That spirit's not concentration, right?
No, it's not.
Okay, just checking.
There you go.
Nice. You're looking much better now. Topped up the whole party almost.
Oh yeah.
This is
Oh, so good.
that one. Oh, it did it to me too. Okay.
Everybody but Gerald.
I don't have to. And I am to into the building.
Nice.
Safe place to be.
That's a fire pit. You probably don't want to stand there.
Hey, fire pits.
No warm.
Turtle soup.
Donovan's like, yeah, I'm just gonna head over here and get some cover. Blackwind, you're not frightened anymore. You're in the building.
So 10 feet. I know that he's hidden in the shadowy spot. So 20 feet, and I will move up 10 feet into the air.
Okay.
And then...
Just
there's
sorry.
the cat.
Just checking.
So
Your
we'll- so
potion. It's not
think it's-
concentration.
I don't think so. Let me double check. But I don't think you concentrate on it. I think it just happens.
And here's the thing. You only get a fly speed of 10 feet. So if you move 10 feet on the ground, we just determined it's subtractive, right? So you don't have any fly speed left.
Except for my... Would it not subtract from my movement speed?
I thought it was
No.
the other way
So
around.
I have 30 feet of movement, but if I move 10 ground speed, 10,
You'd have
Then-
to move the fly speed first, which feels
that's
a
Yeah,
little
bizarre.
weird.
Yeah,
I mean, you
I-
couldn't
I-
do that anyway because you'd be flying. You can't walk while you're flying. So yeah,
Right.
So the
If
the
you-
total is 30. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm fine.
I
You
think
can't
it
move
goes
more
with
than
your
10 of it
highest
flying,
move.
but the total's 30.
Yeah.
It just goes
Yeah.
the other way. That's fine. Yeah.
I
Otherwise, it
think
doesn't make any
overall,
sense.
it's like your longest
Yeah.
movement speed if you're mixing.
That's what I mean.
it's
It should be
not.
your
Yeah.
it should be your longest movement speed as long as you don't exceed the total of your shorter one, right?
Yes.
It's not. That's the whole point. Because the point is that it's not movement distance. It's movement speeds. So. Like,
Oh,
if
because
you
it takes so
fly for
long to
50
move the
feet,
yeah.
Yeah.
So
If you
how
fly
does
for
10
50 feet, you
feet,
can't walk for 20 feet because you've already spent that time flying for 50.
but I haven't moved any in the air. So how
It doesn't
do I
matter. You've moved on the ground. That counts.
It's
That's
because it's
movement
speed,
total.
not distance.
Yeah. It takes the same amount of time to move
Okay,
10
I
feet
guess
flying.
it kind of makes
Yeah.
sense, sort of ish.
It,
Anyway.
it's very it's kind of abstract.
It's a little
fine.
weird.
Fine then. So I'm on the ground then.
Yeah.
How far is this bozo?
He is
He is just in range of my short range, I think.
He's
cornered
technically
corner.
5 feet
he's
more.
5 more feet.
Oh,
so-
he's 5 feet. Okay, so technically he's
25.
just out of range.
You still
He can
have
have
movement
to
speed. You
I
can
still
step
have
forward one
movement,
more.
Yeah, I'll step forward 5 feet more. And I can just huck my javelins. It doesn't cost anything to do that. I believe, because
What do you mean cost?
well,
anything?
just because I've been using my glaive, so how I just want to make sure I'm not overextending. So I could just huck my javelins.
You can throw javelins, yes.
Well,
I just want to make sure what's up.
Your
Oh,
object interaction is if you drop your glaive on the ground in your square,
Mm.
you can throw the javelin for free.
Yeah, okay.
Because you
I
have
mean,
to.
it's good.
You only get one object interaction. You can't stow the glaive and then draw and throw. But
Yeah.
you drop your glaive on the ground. Next turn, you just pick it up for free. Whatever. Just remember that it's in this
Okay.
square.
It just means if he gets knocked back or something, the glaive doesn't go with him. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Alright, bombs away. Oops, am I gonna be able to hit?
Yup.
Oops. Would you also allow me to move my hunter's mark onto it, guy too, beforehand? Just because I didn't, but it's up to you. I
Sure.
forgot.
That's
I
fine.
forgot.
Wait.
Silly guy.
When does your hunter's mark? No, you can use it as a bonus action. It's fine. Yeah, go.
Yeah, it was on the number 5 that died.
Sure.
Hunter's mark, shift, click. Onto you. Javelin damage. And here she comes. Oh, it didn't roll any javelin damage for some reason.
I didn't roll your hunter's mark.
So another d6. Pew. There we go.
So it's a DC 10 concentration check.
At least I did minimum.
He is still concentrating.
I did not attach that to him.
Oh,
There we go.
I'll just add it. Oh,
I've got it on him now.
yeah,
I
the
vote
damage
it.
didn't go on him. I mean. Okay.
And I can throw my second javelin now too. Oops. The fuck happened there? Okay, apparently that's not working anymore, that button. I don't like how it decides
Oh.
to like change your buttons, so it basically makes you not want to set buttons up.
You're now getting that javelin back. Whee!
Or one of my bolas.
Right into the jungle.
Alrighty.
Archie.
From jungle floor. Ah, again?
Ow, big jerk. I'm going to magic missile flat 3rd level at the dude who called lightning at me.
Okay. As a reaction, he shields.
What a piece.
Which absorbs all the bolts.
I hate
Counter
this guy.
I don't have it. Otherwise, I would have.
Oh, that gives him plus 5 AC until his turn, right?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's yeah. I'm gonna be like, come on, Gerald. And then I'm gonna go around the corner. And Gerald's gonna try and climb. Are you kidding? The one time Gerald
Oh,
fails.
dexterity save, Gerald.
Damn it, Gerald.
Gerald.
Gerald tumbles to the bottom and hits the
Yep.
ground.
Oh no.
He was.
Oh no.
Oh,
he was 25 feet down, I think you said.
25 feet down, so he falls 60 feet total, 25 feet down, 35 feet. So I guess that's 4d6 or 5d6. It's round up? Round out.
I don't know.
We'll see. We'll say 4. Gerald slams in the ground, taking 8 points of bludgeoning damage as he hits the ground.
Gerald.
There goes the ladder.
All right. Gerald tumble. Boom. Jonah.
See if I can get line of sight to. Nope.
He's up in the air. There you go.
Is he 30 feet away from me, or do I have to get closer?
10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, he's 30 feet away.
Yeah, 30, because it'd be there, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't quite sure where he was.
Yeah, I can't move him past the black line. Anyways.
That's fine. That's why I just wanted to make sure he wasn't like off the map or. Okay.
No.
I am going to take out my my cool, fun-looking wand, and I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter, burning another inspiration. Make him roll at disadvantage.
2 terrafolk walk into a bar.
Okay.
Two terrible welcome to the bar. I will click on and I will cast it. It is a DC 15 Wisdom save.
Disadvantage.
Well, he's gonna burn his last legendary resistance. His 2. Now they're both gone.
All right, I will stay where I am and just look at Terrapope 2 and shrug, and pass the turn.
Terrafolk 2 saw what you did to his companion when he tried to wheel away from you. He's not having none of that, so he will just attack you. Ree! Dealing 8 points of slashing or piercing damage with his beak. A 5 points of slashing damage with his claw. And another 8 points of slashing damage with the second claw. Really tears into you.
Yeah.
Quellen.
All right.
Tears into you.
The Terrapope 2. He's on the ground, yes?
Nope.
Terrafolk
Up in the
2 is
air.
10 feet off the ground right now.
Is he perched on anything?
He's flapping his wings in the air.
Is there anything
Nope.
within 5 feet of him? Okay, great.
He's literally flapping in the air 10 feet off the ground.
Okay. Maybe, he could be doing that, and there could still be a perch nearby him.
Could be, but there's not.
Okay.
There's some bushes and long grass, but they're not. You can't stand on them.
Well, I'm going to turn. Well, I mean, no, I'm just I'll fly over,
Attack.
and then land on the ground.
Or land on him.
Can I land on him?
I'm just kidding.
He's pretty big.
No.
We've established in canon the ability to land on larger creatures.
The Terrafolk is not large enough. The only reason he takes up 10 feet is because of their wingspan, not their sheer size.
I see.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. All right. Fly over, bam, bam, land on the ground. That is order of operations. I intend to do.
Double emerald.
Yoink.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, nice.
Attack again. I will go ahead and dump a smite into this anyway.
Okay.
Just a level 1.
He's not a fiend or undead. Oh my goodness!
Oh,
It's a smite cream sandwich.
yeah. Have at you! And I'll drop down to the floor. Shield up.
The Terrafolk will swipe at you as you do so. He'll leave his threatening range.
Come on!
So he will attack you with his beak.
How much it hit me?
Nope. Ricocheting off your shield.
That's pretty cool.
Rack moves over here. Does Call Lightning have to hit the ground? There's a point you can see. Nope. Oh, he'll just target the air. And just burst it, just like right here. Hitting. So Quillen and Jonah need a dexterity saving throw.
Sure. Guess I could have spaced out for that a little bit, but that's okay.
That's fail.
Hmm.
And Jonah? Uh-oh, John's frozen.
Oh no!
Oh.
He's concentrating so hard.
Attack me, frozen in time.
I can roll it for him. Dex. Is a 13, which is also a fail.
Don't kill Jonah while he's frozen.
Dealing 26 points of lightning damage.
That'll do it.
Fuck.
Jonah's down.
Jonah brings him to 47 wounds, and he will fall 20 feet.
He's only 10 feet up, though, right?
No, he was
No, he's
20
20.
feet up.
So
If he was 20 feet up,
Yeah, so
you couldn't hit both of them. 20 feet and on the
That's
ground.
true.
Oh,
You can't
shit.
hit them both.
That's true. Okay, well, we'll say he targeted Jonah then. Because I've already rolled the damage.
So Brad doesn't take any damage then, okay.
No, he'll be out of it. Yeah, that's a good point. Sorry, I forgot Jonah was 20 feet up.
I thought he was 10. No,
So Jonah will be hit. Boom! Jonah's been targeting him with spells this fight, so it makes sense that you would target him over Quillen. Anyways.
Has he?
Well, he's been trying to
Oh,
web him
I guess-
and Tasha's out
yeah.
of the air, right? So, yeah, he boom explodes next to him. He falls 10 feet, hits the ground, and takes an automatic death save fail for taking damage after he gets knocked unconscious. So he's at 1 death fail and unconscious on the ground. I'm not sure why he doesn't have the unconscious effect on him.
Because is it because you
Oh,
physically changed it instead of him?
yeah, because the spell's not set up right in the guy's block. So Jonah's unconscious and he'll have to just check off a death fail.
Should his wounds be at 45? Because does it even out?
Oh yeah, you're right. It doesn't go deeper than yeah.
Just so if we heal him, he gets those extra 2. Because otherwise it would.
Oh, thank you. Oops. Oh no. Oh no. I broke things. Oh no. Oh no! Stop! Sorry.
What did you do?
There.
He deleted character.
Is it fixed? It's sort of. It's slightly off now.
I see what you did.
Yeah.
What
Better.
happened?
It's the cameras. They just got all weird.
There. Close. Fuck, my nose is like. There, I gotta stay up. Okay, there we go.
Fine.
It's all
He's
fine.
in-
Okay, so, ouch, that hurt. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So he just kind of continues a circling swoop with the rest of his movement. Aelin, Jonah got blasted out of the air and hit the
I
ground.
absorb elements to
John-
give.
Yeah, John is not unconscious.
What?
He has
He
a
absorbed
He's
elements to get
watching-
lightning resistance.
As a reaction, he would have absorbed elements to get lightning resistance on that attack. I think he's watching the stream.
What?
Is why
Oh,
it's...
I'm like, how do you know that?
He's saying it in the Discord channel.
Oh, okay.
he's done it once before.
Yeah, he's restarting
like-
his router.
Okay, so sorry. So he can absorb elements as a reaction.
As a reaction to gain resistance to lightning, so he'll take half damage.
But wait. He can't
Why?
because he used his attack of opportunity when that guy flew away from him.
That's an attack of opportunity, though.
Which
Yeah,
is
that takes a reaction.
Was
So he doesn't have a reaction left to absorb.
and that was before his
Before
turn?
his turn.
That's my own, where you've got the full combat order. Did
Yeah, but I deleted where the Terrafolk was. Did the Terrafolk go before?
Well, let's
Terrafolk.
see.
Well, Terrafolk 2 was right after Jonah, so the other one must have been before Jonah because they didn't go back to back. So yeah, you're right. He would have had it back. Okay. So he gives him lightning resistance as absorbed elements, which takes 13 instead, which means he's not unconscious. He didn't fall.
it's a good thing he was
Now he has
watching.
a static charge built up too.
He was at 21 and would have taken 13, so he'd be at 34 wounds. So still in bad shape, but alive at least,
And still up in the air.
and still up
He's
in
back.
there.
Yeah.
Hey.
I am
Speaking of being
You're
alive,
okay. Not okay, but not
Well,
unconscious.
it's a good thing you had that, John, because you almost were in a real bad shape.
Yeah, well, also, did I get to use my gnome ability for the first time all campaign where I actually get advantage against checks on magic?
No.
Did I fail?
Yes.
Ooh, I get. That's
Wait,
actually what was most.
So you're saying you
disadvantage-
should have had advantage on the save?
Yeah, gnomes have, because it never comes up. Let me actually read it.
I don't think it's for all saves. It's for
Spell magic.
intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws, not dex or con. And I think John dropped again.
Oh,
I think it's kind of like to do with like because they're kind of illusionist type guys, so they're
Yeah,
tend to be
gnome cunning
intelli-
is advantage on int, wiz, and charisma saving throws, not dex or strength or not physical ones. So he wouldn't have had advantage on the save.
Gotcha.
either way. He's a good guy.
Okay,
He's fine.
so Aelin, Jonah's not unconscious. It's your turn.
I'd like
oh my
Sean to
God,
come.
why is it? There we go. I'm gonna move a little closer because he's 10 feet up. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I have to approve that. Sorry.
And then I'm gonna throw a dagger at him.
And number 2?
Yeah.
Damn! Oh no! Shit! Wah!
Peter's past 6? No, I'm not.
Dagger. He hits the ground. Let's roll me just any die. Even, he tumbles over the edge. Odd, he stays there. He stays there. Your
Stays there.
dagger's recoverable.
The bright
I'm
side
gonna-
of finding the bodies would be easy.
I'm gonna walk over. Can I recover it with my second attack?
You can use a object interaction for free, so you can pick it up.
Great. I'm gonna pick it up, and as I do so, I'm just gonna look Nrak in the eyes and just slowly pull it out of the Terrafolk, and then I'm gonna head back towards the building.
Oh shit. Oh, throwing down the gauntlet.
I'll go there, so I'm not that close to Archie.
4 AC is always great.
Top of the round. The weather doesn't take an even worse turn. Donaquin, Sean is not here. I assume he's gonna try to heal Jonah.
That would be my guess because he's got
Yeah.
his unicorn up.
Because it'll heal everybody, yeah.
So he's gonna need to take a full move. 5, 10, 15,
Do you have
20.
any ranged healing?
Oh shit. Jonah's still up in the air. That's a good point. He can't cure wounds him. No, he doesn't. He can't heal Jonah. He doesn't have any rage.
He could heal someone else.
He could
and at
also
least get
hold
6 to
his.
Jonah.
He could hold the heal and say, "Jonah, come here," but that's a chance to lose it, and I don't know if.
Well, nobody goes before Jonah, so yeah, sure. He'll concentrate on the cure wounds, and he'll call out to Jonah, "Come to me, I'll heal you," and is holding this greenish energy in his hand.
With me if you want to live.
So that's his turn. I'll just say he uses level 1 because I'm not sure what spell slots he has left.
That's fair.
Well, he's got a level. How wounded are you? We'll say he does a level 2. He's got 2 thirds, 2 seconds, and 3 firsts, so he'll use it in level 2 because you're pretty wounded. I feel like he would spend more than just the minimum.
And we did have the discussion that if we needed to, we could potentially get a good rest if we cleared out.
Yeah. So Blackwind, you're next.
I would. And how high is he flying around us, anyways? I know that he's probably a little bit further.
He is. I don't know what his altitude is. I'm gonna say he's probably about even with Jonah. He's probably like 20 feet up, circling.
Yeah, we've kind of been treating him as even. Otherwise, we would have had to. The range would have been greater than whatever we were targeting.
So I can move 10.
I guess because it triggered trigonometry.
So if I go, can I move up and over at the same time? I just want to be able to fly up 10 feet in the air and then move. I don't know how you want to deal with
Well, if you fly
You
up
could go
10, if you
diagonal.
fly up 10 feet, you're out of fly speed. So you'd have to dash 10 more feet. Then you wouldn't have
'Cause
an
you could-
action. Oh, move diagonally. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's confusing how they make this.
You move diagonally 10 feet. There you go. We're in the 3D space here.
And then
Technically, you couldn't do that trigonometry-wise, but we'll say for simplicity, you can.
For simplicity.
going
We don't use the diagonal costs more every second one rule, 'cause it's annoying. Anyways, carry on. What do you do?
And then I will continue onwards with a dash action. So now I'm 20 feet up on the diagonal.
Yeah.
Now,
He-
is that his actual location, or is he actually farther than that? Because I know you said the map. He can't get off
I
that.
just said he was even with Jonah, and
No, I
his-
just
yes,
want
his
the location.
distance-wise out. Yes, that's his actual location.
Okay, because now he's in range.
Yeah.
So I can't attack right now because I dashed, but he is in range. So he's in my threat range.
Archie. Oh,
Hey, that's me.
his shield. I forgot to drop his shield. Did anyone attack? Nobody attacked him anyways. Doesn't matter. Okay. Archie.
All right, Archie's gonna pop her head out and just be like, "You're really annoying." She's going to attempt to cast slow.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's probably not going to work. He's probably got a good wisdom since he's a caster. But I'm gonna use my inspiration to give him disadvantage.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
So am I good to go?
Yeah. I didn't click it.
Yeah, good to go.
Roll again. He did not get a nat 20.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Fail.
Yay! He's slowed. Wow. He has -2 AC, disadvantage on dexterity checks. He also, on all of the slow stuff, he can't take reactions. He has half movement. He only gets an action or a bonus action, not both. And a spell, he has to roll to see if it goes through or takes 2 turns. And
Yeah, okay.
save at the end of each of his turns.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna bop around the corner over here.
You just You just exploded him.
Gerald attempts
Gerald
to
tries to
climb
go-
back up.
How come he disappeared on us?
Hold on, buddy.
Jesus. Gerald.
Gerald
Gerald.
is. He
Yeah.
helped me up, and then he just.
Yeah,
Gerald.
he's
He
struggling
doesn't really
down
have
there.
hands. The rope's slippery.
He should just climb the wall. He'd probably do better.
Give him a dex save.
But the nice thing about Gerald is he does not get discouraged. He's just, oh,
He's
I'll do it.
relentless.
I'll do it again. Oh, I fell.
Yep.
I'll do it again.
Meanwhile, he's just
Gerald takes 3
destroying
points of
them.
bludgeoning as he slips and tumbles to the bottom after climbing up like 15 feet.
I'll just do it again.
Doop,
Is
doop.
there even a ladder left?
Jonah, you're still looking pretty hurt. Donaquin's holding a spell and called for you to come next to him.
You're muted, John.
Oh, you know the shitty thing is he's only got a 10-foot fly speed. He'd have to double move to get to Donaquin.
No, I got it. I got another.
Okay.
I can get to him. First thing to do is target Narak, and we will try web with my last spell slot.
Oh shit.
I guess I
Oh
can't
god, he's got
actually
disadvantage too, because of the slow. Oh no. Oh no.
cast-
Oh shit, he succeeded.
No!
God.
Oh, sad Jonah will then bonus action use his teleport thing and just sort of drop it down and Missy step next to Donaquin.
He's Charlie Brown teleporting down.
Donaquin unleashes a 2nd level Cure Wounds as you come within range, healing you for 17? Is it plus Wisdom on that spell? No, 16. Heals you for
And then
16, Jonah, so you are
Everybody gets 6.
20
Yeah.
Everybody gets
for
6.
18.
And-
6.
6.
Man. And then I'll just use my because I didn't actually move, so I didn't use any of my flight
Oh yeah, that's true.
into the doorway. That's kosher, right?
Yeah.
That's the way we okay. Hey, Archie. It's nice and warm in here. Past my turn.
Archie's just like.
Quillen.
Okay.
Can't
Go
believe you
over.
made that web. That's crazy. Sorry.
I was gonna pop over to the edge here. No, I'll pop over to the edge here. I'll take a bonus action, fly up. Like, how far up is he?
20.
And you can go on angles.
Yeah, so up, hit, fly back down to where I was. Does that work?
Yeah, I think you want to be in this square though.
Okay.
Just because this is
It's precarious.
pretty.
It was more that
precarious.
I wanted that extra space between me and Blackwind.
Well, but if
do
you're
that
both
when
on
you
the
land.
ground,
Doesn't
he can
matter,
just
he just-
target in
He
between
just
you.
targets right here.
It's 5 feet around the
I
target.
see. Okay.
So you have to be 10
okay,
feet
fair enough.
apart.
Then I will. Yeah, you're right. Weirdly, going in that square makes it so I can't see him, but
Oh.
I'm just gonna assume he's there.
There you go.
Shadow blocking.
The
Yeah.
shrubbery.
There we go.
Shrubbery.
Shrubbery.
There's also,
Uh-huh.
if you want to, Corey, there's one under Blackwind too that's doing the same thing.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
You noticed that, or you've been there, haven't you?
There you go.
Mhm.
Oh, I've been there, bro. I've been there, bro.
Grr. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, fly up. Bat.
It actually made him reappear if I clicked on my guy. That was the weird part.
Here.
Ah, fuck. He can't use reactions. Okay.
Nope.
Down. Oh,
Bam.
concentration.
And I'll do a level 2
Yeah.
smite.
Blow him up.
You
I want a crit is the thing, but it's fine.
I want a crit.
Ooh, level 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. 24.
Radiant
He. Okay, so
Era
that's a,
Cochrane damage.
so that's a DC 12. or con save instead of 10. Right?
Slightly
Yeah.
harder one.
Oh, fuck, he got an 11.
Way to go!
Damn it! The call lightning dissipates.
Get fucked, bro!
Hope he doesn't really use
He
another
can't do
spell.
he can't do 12s. He can do 10s.
10s all day.
It can't take reaction, so it can't even swipe at you as you move away from him.
Hell yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Okay. Done?
Yeah.
Okay, so how does it work with spell casting?
Okay, when you want to cast a spell, you have to roll a d20, and on a 11 or higher, the spell does not take effect until the creature's next turn.
Ooh, okay.
And then to finish the spell, it takes the action on your next turn, or the spell fails.
Never seen slow on a spellcaster. That's brutal.
Yeah, it's super
okay.
brutal.
So if I have to roll a d20?
So yeah, if he attempts to cast a spell, you roll a d20.
And then if he gets what?
11 or higher, the spell does not take effect. So you want 10 or lower.
So if it doesn't take effect, next turn he has to use his action to finish it.
To finish it, yes.
Okay.
Or he can completely stop and use his action for something else.
Next turn, but not either way. It uses his action.
Either way, it uses it this turn.
Okay,
yes.
and he can still move, right? But only at half speed, so he can move and attempt to cast a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, half speed.
Okay. He's going to move.
He's in my threat range.
Yeah, you'll get a swing at him. He's gonna move 25 feet away from from you guys, just directly that way. Ah, fuck.
Sentinel.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Okay. Oof. Ow. Okay. Then he will attempt to cast a spell. So do you roll the you can roll it. Go ahead. Roll the d20.
Oh boy. I've been rolling great tonight. Come on, baby. Nope.
Fuck.
It succeeds.
Oh, it succeeds this turn. Oh, right. Okay. Sorry. I thought that was bad.
11 or higher.
11 or higher it does not take effect.
Okay. A bolt of lightning races. He's Blackman's flying.
Yep.
Where are you exactly?
I'm about 20 feet up.
20 feet up, yeah.
Okay. So this, wherever he has to position himself to straight line these three, he's gonna blast.
I don't think. What's his fly speed?
50.
And have that to 25?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yeah,
think
he-
he can.
Why
He
not?
can't get high enough to shoot down through Blackwind to hit us, because he'd have to be way above Blackwind.
He was already 20 feet up, though, right?
Yeah. He's even keel with Blackwind, so
Oh, okay.
wouldn't he just have to fly kind of backwards and up? 20.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
think it can work.
So he's gonna cast a lightning bolt at the three of you. Then it's a dex save.
Are we rolling it or are you?
You have to. The spells aren't
not
set up
built
properly on this
properly.
block. Arch. No, that's. I'm like, why is Archie rolling? Those are both successes. Donnaquin, Sean, are you there? Can you roll a dex save?
Yes, I can.
We piloted you to save Jonah.
I did what?
On your turn, we had you hear Jonah and everybody.
Nice.
Damn.
All three of you
Okay.
guys succeed.
That's why you're
Real armor.
outside.
I'm real sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8 dice,
Nice
6 lightning.
rolls.
I bet you.
So all three of you will take 14 points lightning damage. So Blackwind is down to 46. No, not 46 wounds. Sorry, 14. Jonah. No, that wasn't Jonah. That was
Bless you.
Good night.
Donnaquin.
Oh,
God bless
Donnaquin's
you.
at 24.
ah.
Yeah, 24
22.
wounds.
22.
22. Thank you.
Down there, babe.
Aelin, you are at 14. I used a level 2 because Jonah was in critical condition. John.
Thank you.
Wounds.
All right, that's his turn.
He get okay. So
Oh,
should
he
I
gets,
roll
he
the?
gets a save.
He gets the save. Yeah. So let me just target snag.
Nice.
Still slow.
Damn. Okay. Aelin, it's your turn. You've just been bolted with lightning.
You can't do shit.
Archie, there's like a flash, and you see like this crackling of like, bits of lightning through the cracks in the walls.
Oh, Jesus.
Doesn't hit you
I'm just gonna go inside.
though. Everybody's like, we'll just take cover in
I'll
there.
just hide in there.
I can't get you in there, like in
Oh,
here.
Archie's there.
Yeah, Archie's in
I
there.
never knew that.
Get the other side of the door.
Weather's still cooperating. Donaquin. This guy is 25 feet further away than he looks.
Does he have, or does the thing have? Does it have any metal on him? Is the necklace thingamajigger stuff that it had also? Is it metal?
It's a leather tongue around a crystal, so no. And now Andre's frozen in discord.
Yes.
Anyways.
Oh.
He's just so intent and happy. But no, he's not wearing
I was frozen
anything
out
but
there.
that thing around his neck, and it's a leather strap around
Okay.
crystals.
I wasn't sure if it was metal on. So okay. Shit.
There goes Andre.
We're having trouble hitting him and getting him down.
Yeah, well, it's just because he's flying and he's out of the melee's range. It's more difficult. He's looking pretty beat up though, like relatively.
Okay. Well, I'm so I'm sick of healing everything doing this time. So I am gonna cast I'm gonna cast Call Lightning.
Oh shit. Okay. Where's it centered? Where's? He's 25. Well, it's a 60-foot radius, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So he's underneath it, even if you center it where you're standing right now.
Yeah, like I said, so if I wanna.
If you center it on him, he's slowed. He can't get out of it by next turn. I mean, what?
Well, I can move it around, so I
No, you can't move Call
You
Lightning.
can't move the
can't
base,
move that. No.
but you can choose anywhere in it to strike.
Yeah, like I said, it would be 60-foot radius. So yeah, like I said, it would kind of also like so exactly somewhere down above where Cullen and Blackwind are probably, more so on that side.
Like here?
Yeah, somewhere like in there. Yes.
Sure.
It's just kind of closer to him, so that seemed like it would be harder.
Yeah, if he's slow, he can only move. Yeah, he can't get out of. Oh no, yeah, he could double move out of it technically. Oh, he can't. You can't dash when you're slow. Anyways, okay. So yeah, he wouldn't be able to get out of it if you centered it there next turn.
So that's why I wanted to put it somewhere where it's less likely to get out of it.
Okay.
Okay.
And you can also target him with it. You
I
get to cast this part as the spell.
I think I did, and so I did. And it's what you got? Is it stormy out?
It is. That's why he was doing 4d10, so you get an extra d10 on the damage.
So I just grabbed the damage and another
Well, you have
one.
to roll the save first. It's a dex save.
Throw that off there, so I don't do it.
But he has disadvantage because of the. Oh, you were targeting yourself, I guess.
Targeting myself.
Okay. Well, he succeeded. Wow,
With
Yeah,
disadvantage?
he succeeded.
Jesus.
He rolled a 19. He rolled double 18s on the save.
I saved as well, so I'm okay.
So make sure you untarget yourself so you don't do damage to yourself.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, but he's gonna take half damage. Oh god, that was nice.
Nice roll.
30, so 15 to him. Oh, he's heavily damaged. God, that was a good roll. Okay.
To be
Okay.
Yeah.
Blackwind, so he's like 30 feet out from you.
Yeah. I'm just checking something here with the blood fall. Just as it, I don't think it's an action to. Once per short rest, I can gain advantage against a target. I just want to know if I'm able to use it on an opportunity attack or. Well, looks like it. It doesn't say. I'm looking at the information that you gave me. That is. How long does this fight last for? By the way, I'm just curious. Is it a minute?
Around 5.
Okay. Around 5 or round 5?
Round 5.
I'll double move close to him again, staying in front of him though. As I don't know where I'll end up. I think I'll be. Say he's 25 away from me.
Yeah.
So I'll be 5 feet away from him. So technically, for distance wise, this is representative.
Oh, so you're moving 20, like double moving 20 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's within 10, so yeah, okay.
Well, yeah. Or no, is he? Well, how far is he from me then? If I move that.
Well, he's 30 feet, so if you move 20,
I'll
you're
be 10
within
feet.
you're within the
Oh, yeah.
range of your glaive, right?
Yeah, just barely.
Barely.
And then yeah, it looks like if I want to, I can use those. It doesn't say as a reaction. Or...
Yeah, it's just when you hit, you can, or when, not when you
Well,
hit.
the
when,
one thing
basically
gives
you can
me an
use it. Yeah, you can use
or,
the blood
advantage.
fall. You're talking
Advantage.
the blood frenzy.
There's blood frenzy and the other ability, which is
the rage. Yeah, so the rage you have to do on your. Yeah, I should clarify that. The rage you have to enter on your turn.
okay. Is it, and it's an action?
I would say it's a bonus action.
Okay.
The once per short rest blood frenzy you can do. You can just trigger. That's just free basically.
Yeah. Okay. I will put blood rage on.
Okay.
So if I do hit him, I do more damage.
And is he? Yeah, he's at the 20. Is he at the 25% or less?
It looks close. I'm just not sure.
I'd have to figure out.
This lasts 3 rounds though, anyways. So.
What the heck?
Mhm.
It just skipped my turn.
It did.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Why did it skip your turn?
Maybe hit the button twice. Maybe both of you guys advanced at the same time.
But the thing is it didn't even advance past me. It just
Oh.
jumped from Blackwind to Jonah.
Right, because
It's just like,
you
you don't
died. No, I'm just kidding.
Whatever.
All right, Archie, what are you doing?
All right, I'm gonna step out so I have a line of sight.
30,
I'm gonna-
25. Yeah, you can still see him.
Yeah, if as long as 60. I'm gonna swoop Al down off of my hat. I'm gonna give him a kiss, which is going to be casting self-destruct on him.
No.
He's a little lightning bird, and I'm just gonna whisper to go and explode on the other side of him,
So you don't hit Blackwood.
so I don't hit Blackwind or Quillen.
Okay.
My little, and once I'm done, I'll fix the laptop. Thanks, Andre. So, target now, he has disadvantage on this dexterity saving throw because he's still
Yeah.
slow.
It's
You
true.
clicked it.
No. Well, he doesn't have to because he's got the slow effect.
It'll
on.
automatically do it. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, that's a 3.
Finally.
Yay!
Finally. All right, Al. Do good, my little mug, my little baby. pretty good. Oh, not quite good
Oh
enough.
my goodness. Okay.
Not quite good. Bzzzt.
6, 6, 5, 5, 3, and 1.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
He is not looking good. He's looking very hurt.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do I want to sneak back in? Yeah, why not? I'll sneak back in. Yeah, I've got the movement. And Gerald attempts to climb.
There's
Oh,
nothing left but a pile of rubble at the
Excavating
bottom.
rock. It's now
Oh my
boulders.
god,
Yep.
Gerald. Deck save.
The ladder is in pieces now.
It's just like
The
smooth.
bottom
rock down there.
5 feet of the ladder is just smooth now.
Is he even standing up? Maybe that's the problem. He's just like trying to crawl up from the trunk.
Oh, buddy. I mean, he should just put his
That's-
arms on either side and use his strength to get
I'll,
up.
I'll do it for you. Deck save. He succeeds. So he
Oh,
makes it. He makes it a little bit up the ladder, but he only makes it like 15 feet up. Doesn't fall this time though.
Thanks, buddy. You're great.
Jonah.
So we're in this little house thing, and they were eating something in here.
Yeah, there is off to the side, like skewered on like a stick, like a hot dog. There is a humanoid leg.
Like a person.
You're not sure what it belonged to, but there's a humanoid leg and it's half roasted, sitting beside the
What?
fire.
I will move out into the rain. I'll target him,
I thought Andre was frozen again because he wasn't moving, but you're not. Because Pal isn't moving either.
and I will throw a firebolt.
Okay,
Thing.
Sad Jonah.
that's a
him.
hit.
Get him, Jonah, get him! If not, Quillen gets to finish him off.
10 damage. He's alive. Barely alive.
Do you go before or after him? I don't know.
And I'll
Before the guy?
Yeah.
I go before.
move back in and pass the turn.
Okay.
And actually, no, because of the disgusting sight, I'm just going to stay on the
No.
outside. Just somewhere in there.
All
Oh, I
right.
got stuck.
Yep.
Fly up.
Let's go fly a kite.
What? So remember, he's 25 feet further than he looks on the map right now.
25 feet up.
Because he flew
No,
up
out.
to do the
He
lightning.
flew out.
Oh.
He's 25
Oh.
feet further out than he's showing right now.
Same with me.
Oh.
And same with Blackwind. They're both. We just kept them here because we can't really move them.
Oh.
So yeah, he's
me
like
and him
he
is
is
fine.
35 feet away from where you're standing right now.
30,
You still have Expeditious Retreat up, right?
And Blackwind
Yeah,
is
but even
25
with-
feet.
even you said he's 35 feet away from me. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, because you're 10 feet now. He's 25 feet
Wait,
further, so he's
Bonus
35 feet
action
away.
to double move.
Yeah, I know, but my double move is 60. 30. If he was 30 feet away, it'd be perfect.
I'm just saying. Could you use your bonus action for a lot?
No,
Yeah, but he'll fall. He can't get back.
I can get back.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have to get there and come back. And,
right. Got you. I forgot about the fall thing.
yes.
I forgot you couldn't hover.
Yeah, man, it'd be a one-way trip.
Yeah. Had to put him 35 feet away, huh?
I just used his full movement speed. I don't know.
Okay. Well, then I will.
Could you get 5 feet closer on the ground? Does that help at all? Like, could you go that square down?
He's got the same
Still
speed
using
in
his
the air.
movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Okay. Well, either way, I will still fly straight up to do this. I will fly up and, with that light stone, point it at him and exert my will in his direction, and I will cast Guiding Bolt.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Is that deck save?
Attack.
That is not a save. That is a
Oh, it's
attack
attack
roll.
roll. Okay. Well, he's worse at that now too because he slowed.
Really, baby.
You got him.
Archery the
Hey.
Stupid slow.
That
It
hit.
is.
Oh shit.
I think this
Well,
is the
because of
end of
slow.
Mr. Narak.
Oh, the next attack on him has advantage.
Nice. Hey, you could roll minimum.
and not kill him.
Came
Oh,
close.
Actually, he lived.
Jesus.
Oh,
He lived.
Oh no.
He said,
10
you
points
roll
was not
minimum.
enough. I know.
Kinda figured you'd let
Well,
you get 5.
minimum, I guess it's not quite. He is still hanging on to dear life, glowing like a beacon in the sky from the guiding bolt.
Cool. Now, bonus action, come back down.
I don't want to come back down from this cloud.
I didn't need to go up. I just sort of liked the idea of being at his level.
Sure.
Yeah.
Super Scion.
Yeah.
I do not know what to do.
does he have to make a concentration check for anything?
No, he's not concentrating on anything.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all I
He's
can.
on survival now.
Oh God, this is. Ryan, are you gonna hate me if I do this?
Maybe.
Okay. He
I
casts,
mean,
he casts Dispel Magic on your fly.
Oh!
But I don't think.
Except for
Yeah,
he's got,
probably.
Well,
Dang
he's
it.
got to roll a d20 though.
Oh shit, he slowed! Oh
He
God.
slowed. Oh, I get to roll it. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Wait, fly is a 3rd level spell, so Dispel Magic just. Oh shit!
No, but
would.
it's not. It's not a fly.
But
Yeah,
it's a
it's
magical
It's not.
effect.
He gets flight.
It's a
Yeah, it
magical
does. It's not. Yeah, it's a
But
magical.
Dispel Magic doesn't dispel spells, it dispels magical effects. Any spell of
Right,
3rd
right,
level
right.
or lower or magical effect.
oh work, but he's
So
got
it's
to be able to
equivalent
cast
of the
it.
of a. No, it doesn't
work
matter.
on
It doesn't matter. I can't cast it. I don't have any more 3rd level slots.
Oh.
I thought for some reason I thought Dispel was 2nd level. It's not. It's 3rd.
No,
He's got 2 slots. He call lightning and he lightning bolted. I can't do that. So it's okay, Blackwind. Sorry about that. Sorry to panic you for a moment.
It would have been interesting. It would have been a little bit of interesting like dramatics there.
Especially since Archie doesn't have line of sight to cast, and she's out of range to cast.
I'm not out of range. It's 60 feet.
But you're around the corner.
I'm around the corner.
So he can't. Sorry, he can't do that.
But the slow might have.
So if he
saved him.
casts,
How would it
so if he
be?
try, he can't even do that without rolling. Fuck me. Oh God. I'm
Oh,
kind of
sucks.
I'm kind of out of options. I guess I can't run
He
away.
should have tried to dispel magic himself.
I think you slowed him after he lightning bolted. Oh no, he didn't. I should, but then he wouldn't have been. Anyway, whatever. Okay.
It would have
Make-
just taken a turn to do it.
Make
It
a
would- yeah,
decision, Tori. Okay,
essentially.
he's not gonna risk running away from Blackwind, especially glowing like a beacon, and he's nearly dead. So he can't get away from you without the opportunity attack. He doesn't have any
He can
attacks.
disengage, but that's still just as bad, I think.
Yeah, isn't that his action and just runs away?
Yeah, but if
No, I shouldn't help you. Whatever.
But if he disengage,
I can catch him.
he can catch because he's slowed. He can't
Oh
move.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess he just moves in on Blackwind and just attacks. He's got nothing. If he tries to run, he's gonna get killed. So probably, and he knows that. He's smart enough. So he's just gonna go for it. Blackwind, he attacks you.
Yes.
Oh man. I should have thought. I should have thought about that before I used his dispel magic. He's not that smart. That's.
He doesn't get to attack more than once.
Oh fuck me! He doesn't even get his
Thank
multi
God.
attack.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! What a terrible turn!
what would have
He
that
rolls
been
a
like?
save against the slow at the end of his turn.
He does. He does roll against the slow.
Oh, what an anticlimactic last round, Narak! You fool!
Come here. Am I still targeting him? I am.
Why you gotta be so slow, dummy?
I mean,
And he saves.
It's not easier to hit now.
well, he is because he's got guiding bolt.
He's still
on him.
glowing.
Yeah. So that should
Still got
automatically be on
advantage.
him.
Yeah. it
All
is.
right. He's what, 20 feet from the ledge now?
Uh, Yes, he's 5 feet closer than he was before. So he's 20 feet further.
But we're like
Further than
I'm
where
gonna
he,
run.
yeah.
I'm gonna
We're
run
also
25 feet.
40
Yeah.
I'm
some
going
odd.
to jump off of the cliff, and while I'm in the air, I'm going to throw a dagger at him.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna do that first.
Aelin, no, it's not worth it. Yell into the
Does he
storm.
have the guiding bolt, or do I
He-
need to add advantage?
No, it's there. Grant advantage attack is on him.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, I really wanted you to crit.
Yeah.
Minimum damage. Oh, fuck.
no,
maximum
not gonna
damage.
happen.
Wah!
And then as he starts to fall, you will see the boots that Aelin's wearing start to glow with bright light. And he's going to use his bonus action to use the boots of the winding path to teleport 15 feet back to the edge of the cliff.
Oh shit!
So cool.
Love that.
It is badass.
Clever.
And then he's going to take a couple steps away from the edge of the cliff and then just point at Jonah.
Actually, like, you're right. It's not worth it.
I changed
Well,
my mind.
As the dagger slams into Narak, there's a cry, and you see Narak kind of like flap a couple times and then spiral towards the ground. About halfway down, as he disappears out of sight, out into the rain and darkness, there's suddenly kind of like a rumbling, and there is some sort of explosion in midair of this like a blast of like lightning, and you can see like a shockwave go out, and it kind of like ruffles you guys, but you're too far away, and you see like the trees like splintering on the ground a little bit from this massive explosion. And Narak is no more.
Do we see black soul jet out?
In the darkness no, you don't.
The
you
black
don't.
soul in the darkness.
It's too far away.
So who wants to climb down there and make sure you didn't have anything good on him?
I think
When we
whatever
climb
happened, he
down-
just blew up. I think we can find him.
Well, as I say,
Maybe.
I think we can look at
Look
the
for a
bottom
crater.
where- from the light.
There's two of them down there somewhere there.
Did something arcane happen with that explosion? Would I be able to identify what could have caused?
Sure. Give me an Arcana check.
Pretty good.
Jonah, what you can only surmise that whatever energy was infused in Narak's body, whatever exactly was going on there, probably to do with that crystal that he had. You would have assumed, allowing him to use his lightning powers and such. Seems to, upon his death, been released from his body. But
I
what?
should have dispel magic the crystal.
So it does feel, yeah, you're pretty confident it's an arcane in nature. It's not a specific spell. It just seems like it was a release of arcane energies upon his death.
Hey, Corey. If I do dispel magic on a magic item, does it just fail? Does it? Because you can't like take away the magical powers of a magic item, right? Or is it
You can't.
temporary?
It's only for spells. So if the magic item was
effects.
causing a magical effect on him, you could affect the magical effect, but you couldn't do anything to the item itself.
Okay.
She's
Gotcha.
got
I think it describes it in the spell itself too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, the party, having survived, will drop out of initiative order.
Before my spirit also goes away, also I'm going to cast another Cure Light Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Once everybody else is in,
Is in range.
once everybody's in range, so I will get everybody except for Quillen apparently.
I can fly.
That totem thing is awesome.
It's so
Yeah.
cool.
The nice fact is that it's not concentration.
Mm.
It can do other stuff, I swear. You know, it's pretty good.
I like the
Well, it's just-
unicorn.
I remember like the healing domain, though that ability that Liz used was concentrate, right? Well, I mean, it did max out all healing though.
Oh, Beacon of Hope. Yes, it's
Yeah.
concentration.
But this is also nice because he doesn't have to concentrate on it.
Yeah.
I don't have to do
And
that.
it gives a lot of like 6 hit points to everybody right now. Is pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, short of getting a huge fireball blast, it pretty much
Well,
you can.
and because that scales with your level,
Yeah.
it's gonna stay pretty good.
Well, it gets worse and
Yeah,
worse.
it gets more.
Well,
Actually,
technically, but still,
'cause
you know,
your
when
hit
your
dice are
level
going to go up like
keeps
5 or 6, so the proportion of hit points it heals gets worse as you level up.
But 6 characters
Sure,
times
but
6, that's 36
still.
points of healing.
Sure, but
Well,
it
as I say,
doesn't
like,
change
if
the
you
proportions
even-
higher.
Yeah.
I know that the proportion isn't, but it's still pretty good. You know, at level 10, every time you cast a healing to get 10 for everybody.
Trash
I
as soon
think
as you hit level 7.
Oh,
All a different
Garbage.
character.
It's garbage.
I'm
Might
not
as
saying
well
it
just.
scales perfectly. It scales well, better than some other abilities, I guess is my point.
A good counter to low level AoEs. Anyway.
Yeah.
I want to use it.
Dragon Breath, maybe not so much.
Well,
I'm
Everybody's
going
breath.
to go in and examine that leg.
I would.
Do I
like
know
to-
what it's from?
Is it well done?
You could make me a.
Can I?
Mhm.
Could I ask anybody what this was from? Actually, that might be better than me.
Okay, sure. I was gonna say
Does anybody know what this
medicine
is
would
from?
be medicine or nature would be useful.
Yeah, I don't know anatomy, but I'd like to check out the chest.
I figured I could leave the chest for others in the group, and I would go look at those.
Check it for traps.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm guessing there's nothing of
Dude
interesting
exploded when he died.
Is that
the
so? Nobody answers Jonah.
well, I'm
I,
not.
I did.
I
I,
can't
just
help him.
can't help.
Oh, I'm just saying.
I know, I
can
did. I
can
said I'm-
anybody identify this? She's like, I'm gonna check out this chest.
No. I said I'm not good at anatomy,
Oh,
so I'm going to check out this chest.
Well, by the curly shoes, it was an elf.
No.
Just ignoring him.
Hey, I'll help.
He's just walking around with his leg on a stick.
Anyone?
I will attempt to help Jonah identify it.
Yeah.
Come on.
sure. So you don't have nature or medicine.
I don't, but
Donna Quinn.
I was trying to be helpful. I don't know.
Anna Quinn, do you know by chance what
Um,
this was?
Maybe
Or who
perhaps I could take a look and see.
Oh,
You done the taste test? yet?
Aelin and Donquin run into each other in the doorway.
Oh,
You both clicked on the move at the same time. It's like,
Oh, get away
Alright,
with
you
the
go first.
chest!
okay, you go first. You go first. Bump into each other again.
You go.
I imagine with the turtle that happens pretty frequently.
More often, yeah.
It's the Canadian trap. 2 people in one doorway. After you. No, after you, eh? No, after you, eh?
Oh, I'd assist as well. So that's pretty
all
good.
right. It's definitely as far, you're confident with a 19 that this is a elf leg,
Ha, what a guess. You could tell by the pointy shoes.
and you're. I thought it was funny that you said that, Rand. I'm like, how do you know? How did you know it was an elf leg? No, we didn't have pointy shoes, but you can also tell it is a female elf leg. But there's not much else to tell. It's a leg on a stick.
All right.
There's no other body around, so maybe they ate the rest. There's plenty of bones scattered about, so maybe. Yeah.
While I was up in the air, I was just any of those purchased. They were just purchased, nothing of interesting. Just probably Terrapope pooper and shit like that, eh?
I mean, they're literally just like outcroppings of stone that they were sitting on.
I was just making sure. I land and come and enter the building with everybody, or stand out in the rain like everybody else.
Well, funny you say that. The rain seems to have dissipated, and the wind seems to have died down as well.
since
Hooray.
he pulled the Emperor Palpatine death scene, and then the ring cleared up.
I'd like to check the chest for traps.
Make
I don't know
an-
where it is in the room.
In the room. Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Going to the Terrapope count for the challenge.
No. I'm glad you killed him.
Great.
Whoa, that's
Whoa.
dark.
He doesn't like it when they eat people.
Alignment change.
You do poking and prodding at this chest. It looks like a kind of battered chest. It's a little waterlogged, and you see no signs of any sort of mechanisms or traps.
Yay. Is it locked? Can I just open
Doesn't seem to be.
it? I'm gonna open it.
Okay, make a inside. There are.
I was waiting for it. Last time I opened a chest, it exploded in my face. So it's like I'm at full health. Queen's been great.
Wow, that's
Wait a minute.
this is just a jerk. This is just a jerk thing. I'm going to change this. Okay, so originally the
Jerk
chest
thing.
apparently held 2,000 copper pieces and 700 silver pieces.
Wow.
Because I mean, come on, why?
Why not?
Hey, you know what? An actual use for my floating disc.
Except for I don't think it goes up and down.
No, it doesn't.
It just goes parallel.
You're
So
muted,
just
John.
send it off the edge, drop it, pick it up at the bottom.
So we'll say
Yes.
73 silver pieces, 200 copper, and we'll say 20.
2,000 copper is like 20 gold.
Yeah,
Right.
20 plus. We'll say
But 500.
730, 73. We'll say like 106 gold pieces, or 103 gold pieces. I don't think I screwed you out of money there. There is also inside. There are 4 shiny gems. They're nice shiny gemstones. They're not terribly valuable. They're just real shiny. Worth probably about 50 gold a piece. There is a just because I really want Liz to be excited about this. I'm so sorry, that was a jerk thing to say. There is a scroll, but it's a scroll of commune with nature.
Oh boy. It's funny because we already can. Sort of.
So that is Druid and Ranger.
Hey,
We got
It's
one
a
of
level.
each.
It's a level 5 divination spell, commune with nature. Druid. It
a
is
lot of
Druid, Arctic Circle Druid, Forest Circle Druid, and Rangers. Not sure why it specifies those 2 circles, but whatever. So there's that. There's also
Wait, there's more.
There's also another spell scroll.
there's also
Oh,
a
nice.
carved wooden mask in the shape
Oh,
of
shit.
a tiger. Looks like
Oh,
that.
what does that do? I want it.
It works good for bird faces.
Yeah, it is a. I assume you guys. Well, I'll tell you what it is now. You technically can't identify it until you
I
actually
assume
rest.
we're resting.
Right, but things are going to happen before you rest, so I'm going to
Sure.
tell you now to get the bookkeeping out of the way, but you don't actually know until you actually get your rest.
Okay.
Not that something bad's going to happen, but
Mm.
something's going to happen before you can just sit down and rest for an hour. So, but not immediately, so you have time to loot this stuff. So yeah, it's a wooden mask with the likeness of a tiger. It is a mask of the beast. The wooden mask is shaped in the likeness of a beast visage, which is a tiger, has 3 charges. While wearing the mask, you can expend a charge to cast Animal Friendship as an action. It regains expended charges at dawn.
Oh.
cool.
And there's a leather leather cord holds it in place. This is obviously to you the mask that Azaka was looking for. This mask, because it's a tiger and it's the only wooden mask you found in this entire place, and she told you the Terrapope had it. So
It says property of Azaka on it.
yeah, carved into the back it says Azaka, Azaka
Sure.
Stormfang. So those are all. I put all those things in the party sheet.
I'll take those gems to hold on to if nobody's
Yeah.
objecting.
Hmm.
Seems
should we
natural that you just
figure
get the gems.
Well,
yeah,
for the
should we
most
figure out
part.
what they are, Corey, or just leave them as shiny gems?
It doesn't tell me what they are, so you can just make it up.
Make them whatever you want.
Diamonds.
They're
Diamonds.
diamonds.
Diamonds,
Everybody
diamonds,
agrees
diamonds.
immediately.
Definitely diamond.
And this is when Corey realized he fucked up.
I mean, it
I
does.
don't-
It's fine if they're
I don't give
diamonds.
a
We
shit.
can't do much with them anyway.
There's this
right
thing called
now.
the death
Not
curse, so
yet.
screw you guys.
Yeah.
That's
we
what I
bribe
mean.
the
And
way out of death.
the other main thing with it is greater restoration, which we don't get to level 9 either. So
There you go.
But
Hmm.
money, it's so much money.
they're
Does
worth the same
Revivify.
amount of money. But
No,
that's
there
what I say. It
is
doesn't work.
Revivify. Revivify requires a single diamond that's worth 300, though. Not a bunch of diamonds worth total of 300.
Yeah, but he's a gem crafter. It's the same thing. Like just
glue
glue
them
them together.
together.
Roll toss.
I mean, it's all group treasure anyways if we split
yeah.
it up. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
one way or the other.
Yeah, these are not my gems. I'm just holding on to them.
yeah.
I think those
They're
little
sick.
onyx figures are in the bag of holding.
Oh yeah,
Are
we
they?
put a
They're
couple of
on my
things-
inventory, so I didn't. I was
Yeah.
gonna ask later.
Oh, sorry.
They
Yeah.
should be. Yeah.
Yeah,
think
let
Corey
me
did
put
that
them in the belt. Whose are they? I've been marking.
They're
The
group.
party.
They're group.
Okay.
We found them on a body earlier.
Okay.
So you guys are kind of looting here. So you can see, like, inside the tower, the spire is about 30 feet tall, to the top. There is nothing else inside. Like, looking up, it's just a hollow spire. There's no other floors or anything up there. At the very top, it's open to the sky, and you can see about 10 feet above the top of the tower, just hovering in the air, is just a flickering ball of fire that's, like, letting off. And it's just floating in the air there. Given the size of it, you'd think even down here you should be able to feel heat, but there's no heat at all. Coming from it.
Magic.
Any idea what that is, Archie?
Can I tell what kind of spell that might be?
You could make an arcana.
Can I guide her in her academic efforts?
Absolutely.
Woo!
You put your heads together.
Yeah, it looks to you like although much larger than a typical one, a continual flame spell. How it's just hovering in the middle of the air, it's unclear. But thinking back to other continual flames you've seen, they're often basically in like sconces or torches, and the flames do kind of just in my mind the flames just kind of like hover right like a half inch off the top of them. So it's kind of like that, but just on a massive scale. It would have been pretty impressive to construct one this large. It would have taken some pretty powerful magic.
Yeah. I mean, it could also be like 1,000 individual ones that just look like one big ball. I'm just kidding.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, I
Put
mean
the
it's
flames together.
God, the freaking ruby it must have taken to cast that would be the biggest ruby I've ever encountered.
There's a ruby up there.
The continual flame takes like a pretty damn expensive ruby just to cast a small one. So for something that big, the component must have been absolutely crazy.
A thing of legend.
Or just upcast. No.
It's like the
Maybe
ruby.
It's a level 2.
Maybe it's a lot of dust.
You guys remember that? Anyone play that board game Escape from Fireball Island? I know Sean did.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Remember we had to collect that massive ruby? That was the goal. That's what it was used.
The first game, or one of the first games besides Rat Trap or whatever it was, that you'd lose all the parts for.
Yeah. As you guys are pondering this flame and enjoying the clear night as the clouds are starting to disperse. There is a kind of like thrum in the air.
Oh, a thrumming.
That wasn't me.
As a
You know
note,
who? You know
Harold
who used to
natural
thrum?
20'd his athletics to get up here.
You know who used to like to thrum a lot was Baz.
And those of you who aren't in the building at this time, Jonah and Archie are discussing the flame, looking straight up at it underneath it.
I was gonna go in, I just got blocked.
Yeah, Ellen's just standing for the door. No.
Yeah.
There. Okay, Black, when you step inside. Those of you outside, the wind kind of picks up a little bit around you. And then you see kind of like rising right here, just off the edge, a kind of you hear it and kind of see a dull glow, right before it appears, but a kind of ball of it almost looks like a ball of lightning, kind of like rises up, and just kind of floats over right over here, crackling with like tendrils of lightning off of it.
Lightning, come on!
Very, very frightening.
And there's kind of a shuddering like hum in the air, and all you guys is hair, if you have hair, stands up. Your feathers, feathers. I don't know. Turtles don't have hair. Damn it! It doesn't work with any of you guys. Fuck. Anyways,
Hair?
yeah, Archie's frizzy hair is like starting as she's talking about the flames starting
It's
to like.
even worse.
There's suddenly a kind of reverberation in the air, and those of you outside who see this thing can see kind of indistinct in this hovering ball of like bluish white light. There seems to be some sort of like vague outline of a form. It looks like
I touch it.
a man.
Everybody knows you lick electricity.
It's like
First
a
thing you do
moth
when you're
waiting.
testing electrical wires is you put your tongue to them.
Oh, remember there was a thing.
Wasn't this where
The balls were above the places. This was one of them. Maybe
Yeah.
it has something to do with that.
Yeah.
it was probably a
Archie's
trap?
inside and can't see it.
It is a man. Sorry, I had to double check.
Like the beret,
Hmm.
maybe. Sorry.
And a voice reverberates, and says something.
Cuckoo, kachoo?
Um,
Got screwed.
it speaks. And you guys, can kind of, who can understand this language?
If it's Cholton, I can.
Yeah, Chalton. You can
Me, Donquin, and Blackwind.
Is it giant?
Oh,
yeah,
you can do Shelton.
Yeah, I know Charlton.
Cool, and also knows Shelton.
Quillen as well. Donaquin can understand it too, can't you? Don't you speak Chalton?
God damn it.
Yeah, so
Everybody
basically,
knows
so Aelin and Jonah
What's he saying?
can't understand him, but he speaks in Chalton, but his dialect is it's a little hard to understand. Oops.
It's old Cholton.
Oh man, just rubbing it in.
I translated it. Translated us, which as soon as I know it's Chalton, so I translate as it's saying it, knowing all the stuff that Aelin and Jonah can.
Okay. It says. It says.
A lot of creaks.
Sorry, I'm not sure what the hell that sound was. I was waiting for it to stop. I don't know if it was a chair or a table or what it was, but it says in kind of this kind of deep, kind of reverberating voice. It says, "Long has been the path. Long have I been trapped. You have set a chain of events in motion. the time of the return begins. Trials will be great. But there is one who must agree if this is to succeed. And you're not quite sure if he's talking directly to you guys, because it almost feels like he's talking like you should know what he's talking about. Are the people inside the building, you guys will notice as well as you're kind of listening to this, there is kind of a bluish glow coming from about halfway up the wall inside the tower. Looking up, you can see what looks to be a symbol of Ubtao, kind of like materializing and glowing on the inside of the tower. You couldn't see it before, but now it's plain as day up there. I need more arrows. And then it says, the Trinity is restored. The heavens have opened. And then as it kind of like shudders one more time, and the wind picks up swirling around the whole tower, it seems to almost like disperse in like all directions off into the sky in this big just kind of like burst of. And the last thing you hear is praise Ubtao, all power to Mesro. And then
Cool.
Then it vanishes.
So that was a good thing, right?
Yeah, and I'm gonna like
Absolutely.
I'm gonna look down at my shield. Is my shield reacting at all?
It's probably like I imagine it's almost like vibrating slightly and sparking a little bit with energy.
Because it's got the Ubtao.
Is the symbol
Come on, guys.
still?
We need one more arrow. Sorry, Karen.
Is the symbol still up on the building?
Yeah.
How high up?
It's like halfway, like 15 feet up.
Can I'd like to have my wings pop out,
Did it. Sorry.
and I want to fly up to trace the symbol, like you do.
Sure.
It's a trap.
Your wings pop out and float. You float up. Give me an intelligence check.
Oh boy.
Gonna find that maze the way through.
Which one was it that was trapped here that we figured?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, you trace through. There is after you trace it through, there's a kind of an energy traces through, similar to what Quellen's shield does when he activates it. It kind of traces through all the way through really quickly after you when you finish. And then there's kind of like a bright kind of burst of light. And down below, kind of right in the middle of the four of you who are kind of clustered around here, there is kind of like a crackle.
Oh no! What have I done?
And a blue, it almost looks like a portal materializes out of there.
Oh.
And just kind of like sits there, kind of hovering in the air. This blue kind of sphere.
Fucking go.
What's it smell like? Letting anything else through? It's just reflective blue.
Yeah, it's just like this kind of like turquoise blue kind of shimmering orb in the midair.
I will
Well,
try to touch it.
Sure. Jonah reaches out. As he touches it, he stretches like spaghetti and gets sucked in.
Oh no!
And that is where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh no!
Yes.
My
Oh,
God!
I would have been so upset if no one in that room did anything to that portal. I was like, because I was sitting here going, why wasn't I in the room?
You could probably see the light from it outside. You're right there.
Oh, I know, but I mean,
Yeah, you're.
I'm in the
Up
way.
until 5 seconds ago, there was a being of electric energy that
Sure.
was talking about my quote unquote God, not really God, but you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. I wanted to bury the leg and have a moment. Oh well.
I want to go
different
down and get all
plane.
my
Shovel
stuff.
through the portal with the leg?
Were you holding the leg when you touched the port?
No.
Touched it with the leg.
Well, we'll find out what just happened to Jonah, and what all this means next time when we play.
Yeah, we should distribute the mask and the scroll so we don't lose those.
Oh, good point.
Sure.
Who wants to hold on to the mask for
I mean, I can hold on to it. I was right there. Until
Does anyone want to use it though? Like in the between?
Oh, that's true.
It doesn't take attunement.
Yeah. Okay.
Just so you know.
One charge to use an STS animal friendship. So probably one of the two that can talk to animals, either Donovan
Donovan
or
We'll have a potion of
Blackwind.
animal friendship that was
Same
handed
with the scroll. You guys are the only two who can use it too, so one of you two should probably take it. I'm not bitter.
Not too concerned.
Donovan, because he's a full caster, probably is the best for the scroll, because Ryan, you don't get the ability to cast level 5 till way higher.
No.
A long time. Yeah.
So
But somebody handed me the potion of animal friendship. I still have it on.
So, who's holding on to the mask, Archie? Or are you giving it to someone else to hold on to?
Am I gonna hold on to both?
Yeah, I think they're both going to Donovan.
Like I
That
said,
way,
that's
because
just-
you can suss out the intent and then actually forge the connection immediately. You know, using the mask. Until we have to take it back to port, you may as well hold on to it.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I fucked up. The portal's yellow.
Okay.
Oh, don't touch the yellow one.
What were the two?
Well,
what were the two colors that we saw
obviously.
in port? The two colors in port. What were the two there? Were they blue and purple?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
The question, I couldn't remember who did we figure was linked to this Firefinger?
The one of the beret.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on.
Do we have
Let
a
me look at let me look at the list.
Sounds like he was all, like weather related.
Venari, I believe. Yeah. Mbala, Firefinger, and Kirsabal. And Mbala and Kirsabal were already taken care of, so by doing Firefinger, we quote-unquote completed the trinity that he's talking about of the three. I'm assuming it's killing the three, whatever three things, or whatever were in the places, releasing it.
Now about that frozen spot now that we have completely ignored.
We didn't ignore it. There just wasn't a whole lot to see.
Setting a chain of events in motion, return begins. It sounds like Mesro returning.
Yeah.
But I think he's saying all of the beret have to agree, and the one obviously doesn't want to. The one in the bad one is my guess.
Or the one lighting things on fire.
Missy.
Well, we'll find out. So why don't we take our, the thing we do near the end. Wow, that was bright. Did you guys see that? How bright that was? It's like blindingly bright. Sean, you go first. Let's pick around.
Okie dokie. I thought it was a good session. I thought there was a lot of interesting little things. It did the only rose, the only thorn, so it didn't seem like it accomplished too much. Just because of like saying it kind of took a while until they're going through each little passage very slowly and stuff like that, with something able to see and not and stuff like that. But I still enjoyed the session. I still enjoyed those little bits and stuff like that, and just climbing up there and fighting all stuff with them. So yeah, overall and stuff like that, it was still a good session.
Excellent. John? Backwards from last week.
I don't think I had any thorns. I have a thorn. All my stuff didn't work.
Usually lizard spells.
I went through two inspirations. He just legendaried them, and then it's like, yay, finally going to work, and it didn't. It's like,
I'm sorry.
No. That's the way the dice roll. That's what makes it interesting. It makes it so that when it actually does work, it's even more of a cool moment. So I'd also want to see so a good roses. I want to see what's going to happen to Jonah now that I think losing Baz might have affected Jonah a little bit more than he has realized at this point. So we'll see how that happens going forward. So yeah, it was a fun fight. I wish, as a range person, these fights are a little bit better, but I could see how it might be a little bit more frustrating for melee. So
Brian?
A very, very enjoyable session, I'd say. It was, I understand what Sean said on how it kind of plot, like the ascension, but the ascension itself of the tower was kind of a puzzle in itself without getting blown off and whatnot, or bringing the entire everything down all at once with us. But it was interesting. There was, Jonah's. What are you mad at, Jonah? The world. So yeah, it's more revelation and more questions. So, I lucked out by Jonah giving me that potion because he is right. Melees can get very frustrated, and quite often, if you don't have a bow, you have quite limited ammo. So, but I mean, it was still good. I'm intrigued, so I don't have much to say.
All right, Liz.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. Like, I kind of, it feels like, I don't know. I mean, we went through like 4 different layers and we did a big fight at the end. So it doesn't, I think it's because it's just spending the whole session in one place. Maybe feels like we didn't get as much accomplished, but it feels like we did. At the same time, thinking of actually about it, I think we did pretty good. Not being able to climb goddamn stupid ladders was a little frustrating, and then once I finally did it, couldn't get Gerald to do it. Like, come on, I just want to climb up to the top. But I love lore dumps, so a bit of a lore dump at the end there is pretty cool. That's a definite rose. Yeah, I'd like maybe inspiration to Andre for the killing blow. It's pretty badass. It was
I was really hoping
it was really good.
Finish him off.
I was upset when I seemingly got super close to doing it. I was like, oh, come on. But then after you did your thing, I was like, okay, I'm glad I didn't finish him off because that was cool.
Yeah, that was a great way to finish off. Oh, and slow working.
Yeah.
That was a big rose.
That was pretty clutch.
As someone that used to attempt slow a lot, I felt that. I was like, yeah,
like
yes,
having it land,
when it
having
works,
it be used,
it feels great.
You guys are just rubbing it in Jonah's face that his spells failed.
Actually, I was going to say you're going to have to give the assist to Jonah because he wore down the defense.
Yeah.
Oh no,
All those
absolutely.
legendary resistances.
For sure.
Yeah, and the fact that he could just counter my 3rd level magic missile felt pretty terrible. So I understand. I understand you on that, Jonah. So I couldn't do that again, and I was just like,
Hey, it worked.
And I can't counterspell yet because somebody won't give me a spell book with some. I'm kidding. It was good. It was fun.
Cool. Brad.
Great stuff. This has nothing to do with anything that you did, and just how this place is built. Man, like 5-foot corridor, like snaky pathway things can feel like total slogs because it's like everyone has to like go one at a time. Like, okay, go down this corner. Okay, now we're fighting, and it's like, okay, I can't really get past you, and it's like this very tight corridor thing, and you sort of feel like, I guess I just stand here doing nothing, but that's It's how it is. It's how the place is built, and it makes sense that that's why it's built that way. So there you go. That's just how the cookie crumbles. But other than that, yeah, like once we got up into the open air, it's like, yes, here we go. Let's fucking rock and roll, and that was fun. And but yeah, inspiration to Liz for thinking of bamfing out your wings and rushing up, and because even had I been in there, even with my wings, I don't think I would have thought to do that. Like to
trace
to
it?
go up there and trace it.
Well, depending on what happens to Jonah, where I'm either going to feel real good or real bad about it.
I think it's awesome. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I honestly, I either would have given it to you or to John, like you for doing the thing, or John for
Touching it.
Yeah, good stuff.
I had been waiting all night to bamf those wings out. Every opportunity, I was like, "Oh, I'm falling off the ladder. Oh, I catch it. Oh, Jared catches me. Oh, I'm like it was all good. It's all good. It was just that I was just like, okay, when am I gonna do it? When am I gonna do it?
Do it now.
Do it now.
Cool. Andre?
Yeah, a fun session. I want to give inspiration to Ryan, because I think as much as I was like, I don't know if we should be splitting up and flying up there seems like a risky move, I think it really helped like put us in a great position on the battlefield when it happened.
The risk paid off.
Yeah, so I think that was well worth it. And yeah, I agree with Brad. The movement through the tower was just kind of a pain to me. Like Ryan's point that it's sort of a puzzle, I sort of get, but at the same time it feels like a puzzle with only one solution, and I'm bad at that solution. So it was just kind of like, yeah, I just gotta keep trying to roll athletics and hope I don't roll bad. So that's just always gonna be like I need to suck it up and play a character with insane strength or something, and then I can climb it.
Our next party is all to be strength users.
It's all tabaxi.
All tabaxis, yeah, with super strong tabaxis. And then the fight too. It was just it didn't feel like I had a lot of opportunities, and it's not necessarily a problem with the design of the fight, because it was just sort of like, oh, this target that I could have gone for just got down, so now I don't really have a target anymore. And then even with, it's nice to have some ranged options now because of the training at Kirsabal, but even then, it's not really that effective. Like, it's not much damage, and it's expensive resource-wise, so it's not really worth leaning on. So that was a little frustrating, but I was glad I was able to kind of make it work when I could.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah, and for me, I agree. It was moving around tokens, especially people getting stuck and having to move tokens for people because you kept getting stuck on the walls anytime you didn't go in specific lines. Like, that was really annoying to try to just kind of like, okay, move over, and constantly dragging your guys' tokens around when I shouldn't really have to do that. So that was... if I was to design Firefinger myself, I probably would have just doubled the grid. Just made everything 10 foot. People could move around a lot easier. There's a lot more space. The Terrapope, which were 10 feet big, there were supposed to be 4 of them. I'm like, how do they even fucking fit in this little tiny... Like, they literally take up the entire spire if they're all 10 feet wide. So that's why I shrunk those ones down. In the inside, because it made, like, what the fuck? Why are they so big? They shouldn't be large creatures. Anyways. So that was my Thorns.
I think they're only large when they're flying, almost, probably.
Well, I don't know, I guess, but I don't know. I don't like the fact that they're large. Anyways. But otherwise, I thought it was pretty good. I'm glad you guys completed it. Completed the whole thing.
I forget what they're called. The mosquitoes. Had we not dealt with them, would we have regretted it?
Probably.
We could have.
If they had been disturbed while you guys were out on that ledge or something, that could have been a big pain.
Okay.
Because
that was fun using.
Yeah, Moonbeam just fried them all. I'm just like, yeah, if they AOE this room, they're all fucking dead. Like, they got 2 hit points apiece. Like, they're not.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is like, they're weak, but if we weren't able to AOE them, that's a big problem, because we can do at most 2, maybe 4 attacks a turn if we're burning all our resources.
Yeah. And yeah, and like I said, if you're out on that ledge where they could just kind of like swarm in on one person with other people not be able to reach and having to make rolls and not fall and hold on, like that, it could have been bad. So you guys did the smart thing by just, okay, let's take care of this, burn them all, done, let's move on.
Yeah.
Why leave these things back? What if we have to run out of here and they're in front of us on the way out, right? Like it's
Yeah.
usually good if you to make sure you don't leave dangers behind you as you're trying to sneak through a place. So. Anyways,
I mean, balance-wise, yeah.
Yeah.
It all depends. Like,
depends what you're trying to do.
we knew we were
obviously.
heading to where the Terrafolk were, so
Yeah.
having something behind us to sneak up, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we will end our session here. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Magic Mythal 2 of Annihilation. We do live stream on Sunday nights, 4 p.m. Pacific time on Twitch, and the videos will be posted up on YouTube as well. If you enjoy spending the time, consider giving us a follow and turning on notifications. You'll see when we go live. You will never miss an episode. Thanks again, and thanks again to all my players. Have a great night.